worm.
Big worms twerking in the backyard, hey. Garden going wild when the beat start, hey. Neighbors looking out like, what's that shake? Whole block wiggle when the ground vibrate. Little dirt pile, see it start jumping. Brown line bend and the tail start pumping. Sprinkle a drip, now the crew feel brave. 20 fat worms do the wave in the pave. Earth split open like a backstage door. They slide out slow, then they drop to the floor. One spin round, got the ants all lurking. Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud. Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking. One got stripes like a candy cane stripe.
Hey.
One so thick, make the whole crew hype. They don't need shoes, they don't need change. They just hit splits in a puddle at the rain. Slug on the side like, teach me move. Snail too slow, but he feel those grooves.
Impulse control is gone today, baby. I don't know what to tell y'all.
Big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud.
Here we are.
Backline squirm when they feel that thud. Backyard bounce, whole soil start jerking. Hands in the air for the big worms twerking. Big worms twerking, shake that ground. Tiny little booties make a thunder sound. Kids all scream, even birds stop chirping. World stand still for the big worms twerking.
Hey, Jonathan. My dad is on a cruise. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Andy. Oh, y'all. Happy Monday. Oh, God. Starting the new work week out. Lord have mercy. I'm having my coffee. Soup didn't go live this morning, so I'll tell y'all, go make sure you get your coffee now. Thank you for the finger heart, 1-800. I appreciate that. And thank you for the renewed memberships and the gifted memberships from Canvas. Here, I'll play y'all my fundraising super chat thing. Look at all the cows. Thank you so much. I got my coffee treat. Thank you for the treat, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Did y'all see? I can never say her last name right. Panettiere, Hayden Panettiere passed away at 36. Bro, that's sad shit. First thing today. Tea for everybody. Coffee for everybody. If you don't like coffee, they're offering up tea in the chat. My dad is on the cruise, is offering both. You go to her to get your coffee or your tea. It is sad. She was young. I wonder what the hell happened, bro. I'm nosy as fuck. So, I mean, like, I know she struggled with addiction and stuff previously, but supposedly she has, gotten better and gotten through it. So, you think so, Ange? That's so unfortunate. If it was an OD treat, thank you, Jonathan, again. Thank you so much. 1-800 Fraud Busters, new member. Thank you. I appreciate it. You're $2 or $3. I don't remember how much it is. Will absolutely be going to my Amsterdam fund. And we gonna milk the fuck out of these cows until then. Give them something talking about. They say I pay for all my trips with my YouTube. I don't make shit on YouTube. It's so lame, but I figured I'd just lean into it a little bit. None is. Why can't I? Thank you, Hakab. Thank you for the treat. Sam Neill died. What? I know, isn't that strange, Jenny? And I was watching an interview this morning of that book. I kind of want to get that book now and read it. Hey, Just Jake. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see, here comes the conspiracy part of my brain, because I also don't think Bob Saget died the way they say he did. I don't think Anthony Bourdain died the way they said he did. There's several people on that list. Is Sam Neill the old guy from that show with Ashton Kutcher, the the ranch or something like that? Sam Neill. Let me look. Let me Google that. I think that's Tony's one of Tony's favorite actors. Sam Neill. And he's got the deep voice. Sam Neill. Oh no. Totally. Oh, Jurassic Park dude. This is not Tony's favorite actor. I loved him in Jurassic Park. I ain't seen nothing else with him in it though, to be quite honest. But yeah, I remember him passing. Macaulay Culkin. I'm just saying. There's some weird shit around that. He was in Peaky Blinders. Tony loved Peaky Blinders. Loves. Red Bull girl, I'm totally down. I almost called you girl. Red Bull girl, I'm totally down with conspiracy lives. Sam Elliott is the one I was thinking of. Thank you, little bit. Tony loves Sam Elliott. So I woke up this morning, I go to bed like a productive member of society last night, and I woke up to go to work, and I checked Discord, and I see late last night the girls were in there talking about a little something, and I was like, oh my God. Impulse control is not being handled today, because here I am going live to talk my shit. Zero, thank you for the island. I appreciate it. So and the reason I guess it clicked to me a little more is because I remember dealing with this channel, YouTube. I didn't personally deal with them, but I remember Melissa Jade dealing with this YouTube Streets channel back during the Wade Wilson emails that we were reading. So it is valid shit talking. So let me play y'all something for those little gifts.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud, backline squirm when they feel that thud.
That was gonna bug me until I played it. Thank y'all so much for the support. But I forgot what I was saying. I knew of them because of the stuff with the Wade Wilson and a little bit of the chaos and drama calls there. And Melissa was a little bit involved, not in the bad way. Like, they turned out to be the shadier ones, unfortunately. But they're from, the channel is called, I'm going to drop their link here. It's called YouTube Streets. I'm going to drop the link to the live instead of dropping the actual channel, because you can get to the channel through the live. So here you go. You can find the channel. I'm not saying don't support these guys either. I'm just saying, like, I understand them wanting to talk about the allegedly speculating emails with Stephen Stearns. That is not, however, what I have a problem with. I think they would be better off just doing that with them, their people, going over the emails, having their discussions about them, and, going through it that way. Instead, they are bringing up Truth and Queen and Clue and Cletus and Hunty. You cannot be an abuser of women, mentally, emotionally, verbally abusive to women. You cannot be a man that puts women in danger consistently and think that anybody is going to take you fucking serious with this Maddie shit. Ain't nobody taking you serious, but the ones that fall for your bullshit are the ones that don't know the history. So I thought we'd go over it and we would correct some things. The channel is YouTube Streets. I'm dropping the link in the chat. Let me make my screen bigger. Hold on. Yeah, that woman I heard is gone. Yeah, Mikasa. I know exactly who you're talking about. And good, because she made them look bad. But also bringing up people to run a narrative and pretend like they give a fuck when really it's only revolving around drama at the heart of it all. It makes them look goofy. So we're going to start a little bit into it. They are going over the emails. Yes, they're using the emails that I put up on my community page. I don't care. That's what they're there for. And then I think the B comes up. Let's see, like right here or something, or maybe right after this. I don't know. Let's see.
I want to bring
Thank
something
you,
up before I
Brantley.
continue this, because you know what bothers me? I kind of doing my own individual research on this lady before we started the live. I come to realize that she idolizes one YouTuber, right?
Oh yeah.
And it's a good YouTuber. Yeah, it's a good YouTuber. Under True Crime.
So they're saying that they did a little background look into allegedly speculating, and he's saying that she has one main big YouTuber that she is like, that she loves or whatever. Do y'all know who that is? Because I don't know.
Let's go back in time. Let's go on a little bit of a. Hold on, let me load this up.
Lord alert.
Yeah, let's go back in time a little bit. So let's just speculating at Plunder True Crime.
Oh, Plunder. Okay, here he answered it right here.
If you ever want to use anything, I have you are more than welcome. If you want to use anything, I have you are more than welcome. Thank you for everything. I have watched you for years. I am fangirling right now. Thank you again so much. This is her in 2024. Now let's skip ahead into 2026. She bases her channel on putting stuff that anybody could get, and maybe she gets stuff that's exclusive as well, but she bases her channel on selling stuff on her Patreon, like Plunder True Crime. Now, Plunder True Crime does that for creators to go spend some money, go grab some files. She's putting stuff that, and this is allegedly, that anybody can get, and she's selling it. Lady, listen, I know what your little Patreon fucking little grift and shit you're doing, right?
And that's true, because Chasen went over that the other day, and it like she's putting stuff that you can publicly just grab from a Google search under her Patreon.
Right? You are a Temu.
But also, people need to keep in mind, not everything on Patreon is under a price. Like, for example, Plunder. I'm a part of her Patreon. I can see the free stuff and the stuff for $3. So there is stuff that they will post for free.
Plunder True Crime, you are not the real thing. You are not the real thing. We already have one
in the chat. 50 in the chat. So shout out to you.
Who's in the chat?
It is interesting that she was or is, I don't know, a huge fan of Plunder, because Plunder reaches out and FOIAs and gets emails and stuff like that, even though that's not what she did. She is actually the one that did the emailing. Hers is on the same line as that little redheaded bitch that was messaging Letitia, or phone face chatting, whatever it was with that Letitia. To me, it's the same level. There are just some people, and I think there is a part of it that is the psychology of it, but I also think that you can get lost in the sauce when you go in there, because you're not a trained psychologist. You're not someone trained to not get brought in by these people.
$50.
Oh, donation. Okay,
did research.
I'm slipping up again.
Yes, absolutely. Did research on allegedly speculating, but didn't do research on the fool he lets on panel. I'm not saying that what allegedly did wasn't fucked up. It absolutely is. What I'm saying is you can't have a human being standing up for women and children while simultaneously for a year and a half now has been putting women and children in harm's way. It doesn't make fucking sense. Any credibility is shot once you let him on panel about any of this discussion y'all are having.
Let me get back to the chat, man.
You
Salute
reading a
to
lot.
what's that?
I said you reading a lot, bro. There's a lot to read and keep your eye on, and yeah,
It
you're doing
could,
good.
Kenny.
Justified, thank you. Crafting True Crime, is that a channel? Salute to you. I went to check out your channel. Big Girl for Life, $2 donation. Thank you so much. That bitch over here, YouTube Streets membership. Cool name, Chris. Longtime supporter. Salute. Just wanted to say to you, and your mods are absolutely great. And how?
Yeah, no, it has the potential to blow up because you got these skeevy fucks over here pumping them up and giving them their blood money.
You cover cases is 100% real. Psychic Medium, 20 Joules party hat. Thank you. Crafting with True Crime. Check your email. Oh, Lordy, here we go. We got to check the email, guys. Check the email. You have to give me a sec. We are going to take a break. We are, and I'll check the email in that break.
Yes,
we're going to go into
that's
intermission, and we're
my
going to drop the link
point.
for this.
He is so upset that I said he's just as wrong as allegedly speculating, but he is in a different way. Different situations, still fucked up situations.
Lady again, if she wants to come up. Gina Girl is in the chat. Mallory Taylor, thank
This is, I don't even know his name. He's one of the hosts of YouTube Streets.
you so much. Jackie 55, 30 Joules. Thank you so much. Annabelle and Wood Drake Alien, 2 Joules. Thank you so much. The Cluminati. That's a cool, bro. Is that a channel too? Dude, these are very clever names. $49.99 donation. Thank you. Appreciate you guys calling this out.
She's a racist and a bigot. Be careful with that one.
Elevated Truth Maxing. That's a dope ass name. God, where's all these channel names coming from? Bro, these got to be creators. Elevated Truth Maxing. First dot. I'm into a wood chipper. Ped Simps are the worst. Thank you for covering this. Dude, that sounds like a prison, dude. I wonder if he's a prison. Is that a guy? Stitching with the sister lies. Oh, you know what? I think I just subbed to this dude's channel. Elevated True Maxing, dude. Salute to you. Stitching with the sister lies.
No, not salute to you, you piece of shit.
Tia Dash Decipher, $2. Thank you. Mandy, thank you. Lisa Riveras.
Well, that's
Snarky
my
Pants, 63.
problem is the more he continues, the more he becomes and seems dangerous to people, right? Stella, like I personally don't feel endangered by allegedly speculating.
3, thank you. Karma Chronicles, thank you. Another dope name, Maddie Matters. Definitely. That's basically what this is all about, because really this is crazy. I can do. Listen, with the Wade Wilson case,
I seen where he dropped UA off the panel.
he didn't let anybody fucking slide that was talking to Wade Wilson. I damn you, we're not gonna let anybody, because at the end of the day, Stephen Sturz is 10 times worse
What better name for sister lies than sister lies?
than Wade Wilson. What, he tortured a little child before he took her life. The stuff that's in the phone, I don't know if y'all know the details of what was in his phone. We got Queen B backstage.
Yo, what's
What up, Queen?
What up?
Now, I knew that they fucked around with Queen. So the fact that they're so willing to let somebody that preys on other people's children and family members, it doesn't surprise me. They let the likes of her hang around. So there's
Can you
that.
hear me okay? Can you hear me okay? Yo,
Let me
you hear me all right? Blue Eyes, you hear me?
Yeah, no, that's why Plunder charges for the documents that she does get, because they're not free. FOIAs are not free. Well, sometimes they are, but if it's like a case, a big case, like Plunder is still just now receiving stuff from the Chris Watts case. Just now. She's been putting out his interrogation videos. Y'all got to watch those. I know some of y'all don't like Plunder. I don't like all the moves she makes either, but I can appreciate the effort of putting the things out that we all want to see.
Yo, you hear me now?
Smoke them if you got them.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What
Sorry,
up?
you know how to
Am I live? Is this my live? Oh, no, it's YouTube Streets live. My bad, Jack.
it is. When someone
Bro,
comes in, it's
Well, you ain't got to explain it, bro. StreamYard's a fucking bitch. He does it to us all the time. All the time. I'm sorry. I just wanted to pop up for a second and say, yeah, these are all of our people from our community. We appreciate you calling this shit out.
To me, this ain't nothing to do with Queen. Like, they're just sucking each other's asses. That's all this is. So I ain't even stressing her bullshit.
Cluminati, Elevated Truth, we all have been calling out, so we appreciate you.
I
covering
agree.
it. Thank you very much,
dude. Your community is so like it's so big and it has so many different creators.
We're fucking amazing, bro.
No, it has very abusive creators. Cluminati, abusive. Truth, abusive. Queen Bee herself, abusive as fuck. A lot of predatorial behavior over there where they kind of like prey on your children and your spouses and your sisters and brothers. Hell, your goddamn ex-best friend from 20 years ago.
Oh, go ahead, Smarty. Go ahead with a hundo. Okay.
Hey,
Look
I
at
appreciate
you love.
y'all for
I'm gonna
real,
show
man.
you all the love. Look
And
at it.
that's what it's about.
I'm so proud of my fucking people. We got Clue Crew in here. We got the Rooster Squad.
Right,
Got
place
the
the
Bumbles
cooter.
in here. Listen, we got everybody in here showing you some love, bro.
So what's the Rooster Squad?
And just so y'all know, if I'm just letting y'all know, and I'm being very honest, if I didn't have to be a productive member of society and I would have known this shit was going on, I don't know what time they went live, but it had to have been after I went to bed. Had I known this, I would have absolutely clicked that link and I would have absolutely went up there and fed the facts of truth and who they were allowing up there. Abso-fucking-lutely.
That's elevated truth. Okay, so we used to make fun of the
Hey,
looks
Matt.
maxing. That's where the maxing comes into play, because we would say like deck maxing,
Blah.
looks maxing. You know what I mean? Like we make them, like,
3,000. Thank you, AMAC. Member for 31 months. Her and Grandma Sherry are so close to getting their whole ice cream.
I'm gonna have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Don't fuck with my emotions. Give me my money, bitch. Thank you, AMAC. I appreciate it.
like clavicular, you know.
Yeah.
That's where the maxing comes into play. But his name's Elevated Truth. Elevated Truth. Social.
Okay, is he's the buff dude, right? He's got
Yeah.
like,
He's
arm
got
and
the
buff.
beard and the goatee
Bro.
and glasses and shit. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. There's a lot of YouTubers that wouldn't want to fuck with that guy.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say
for
straight
real.
up.
I need to see. Hold on. What? I'm trying to snack pack. Are you talking about the end of the live where they kicked? It was a self-promote. Yeah, it was a self-promotion live. Let me see what Snap Pack said. I don't see anything else. Sorry, chat's kind of going quick, so Snack Pack, you might have to put that back in. I know, right, Pix? They even prey on the dead, baby. They don't just prey on your living family and friends, living children. They prey on your dead children, your dead family members. I understand, though. Here's the thing, playing devil's advocate. I understand because they don't really go over to Queens. You know, it's like that. They don't know the lore and the history to all this bullshit. I'll give them that.
I'm like, damn, this is a fucking real deal right here.
Well, he's good people though. I mean, he has his thoughts like we all do. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Should I do too? But you know, you're gonna find people that don't like us too. You're gonna find people that.
Well, if it's this, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna absolutely play it. Are you talking about where he starts to get questioned from chat? Absolutely, we're getting there.
Love us, you know, just what it is.
Oh yeah. No, listen, yeah, you definitely. I've had and I think this has something to do with this. I believe I got an email one time from that,
Okay,
that
I'll
Brittany
look.
chick.
I'll look.
Oh
They're
hell
trying
yeah!
to turn us against you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and then
what I'm
there's-
saying. They kind of intercepted at one point for something. I don't even. Sebastian Rogers. That's what it was. They kind of intercepted at that point, but it's not like they're always hanging out back and forth. But they are in discords with each other, so there's that. Be careful.
There's another YouTuber TC or something like that, right?
I'm trying to think.
TC
Oh.
Perplex. She tried
Oh
to
yeah,
get
Perplex.
I'll
Yeah,
go
yeah,
pull
yeah.
that up.
She's
I'll
another
pull
one that
that
fucking
up.
used to hate us. God damn, we used to talk so much shit to her. Well, she
He probably. Let me guess before I pull this up. He probably. I know. Roland posted a Rumble link, so let me go copy and paste that because that's probably what you're talking about. He was probably upset because she said in the chat, like, bro, I told him to send his people over here because he was live streaming at the same time. So that's probably what it was about. I will absolutely pull that up after this.
called CPS on a
I got
creator.
it pulled up right now.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Like we don't fuck with that shit. Like we don't do the CPS on shit. Like we don't like that at all. That's just something we don't fuck with. You know what I mean? So fuck you.
It's something they don't fuck with. But the dude that's about to be put up on the panel absolutely did a whole live, 2 weeks ago, encouraging people to call CPS. Yeah.
DJ, look at the chat. Hashtag fuck you, DJ.
All right, let me ask you this, Queen Bee. So where did it all start? Where did it all start with allegedly speculating? Like,
He
What-
can't.
has
She
she-
told him to act decent. He can't act decent. He can't. It's impossible. He's not a decent human. A decent human, or someone who is not a decent human, can pretend to be all day long, which is what he does. But he will absolutely never meet that finish line.
He done stuff behind the scenes. Like where does she come in the picture besides this Stephen Stearns thing?
So look, I don't really even know. I didn't even know her like that. I don't even really know her like that at all. To be honest, she so my name.
I mean, they did know her before the Julie stuff. They liked now. See, I didn't know her before the Julie stuff because I wasn't a part of the dark side. But they have all been running that dark side group together for what, the last year and a half, 2 years. It's only recently with the Julie stuff that Nonsense and allegedly pulled out of that dark side shit, that dark side group, right? So they did know her. I don't know why they're bullshitting.
Got brought up in some police reports. BJ and another creator were going at it. My name got dropped in some police reports. All of a sudden, I get some fucking email from some weird ass docket dude. It was some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like some shit. But anyhow, she FOIA'd the documents and went to the court dates and shit like that and was like looking out for me. Or so I thought.
I'm gonna let it play and I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna slow it down because I know it's kind of quick for y'all. So I'm slowing it down just a smidge. I'm gonna go get some coffee. Y'all go refill your coffee. Soup said so.
I don't think it really. Looking back, hindsight's 2020. I don't think they was looking out for me, bro. I think they was setting me up. But either way, here nor there. Anyways, it didn't matter till my name was put in the fucking. Nobody gave a fuck about any of that shit till my name was put in it. You know what I mean? And then of course we all gave a fuck. So that's where she comes into play. I thought she was good people. So somebody comes on my panel, my friend, small town girl. She comes up. She's like, "Yo, did you hear about AS?" And I said, "What you mean?" She said, "Well, you know she was writing Stephen Stearns." I said, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, like PayPal, bro." I'm like, "No, I don't fucking believe that shit, dude. She was looking out for me, bro. Like, no, I don't believe that." I said, I gotta see some proof. I don't believe this shit. I'm not gonna believe this. That's a chomo fucking predator. I can't believe this. So they brought.
A year ago, it said that she was telling everybody that she was messaging Stephen Stearns. Did
not
you
only was
actually
she fucking PayPal in this mother, or I'm sorry, PayPal in this mother. She sent a picture of herself at 17 years old.
Wow.
Compared her blue eyes to Maddie's blue eyes, the same eyes this dude looked into when he was, you know what I'm saying, with this little girl, and then murdered.
Wow.
The same was writing you was wrapped around her throat. I'm saying, like, I don't understand. She was writing him and said, "Oh, I just want to feed his ego so I can get details on what happened." Now, there's a difference between being an investigative reporter or trying to find some shit out. Yeah. You already know what it is. You already know.
Yeah. No, listen. Bro, I've seen people troll like Wade Wilson. We've had trolls message him and troll him, but you go over 100 messages. Nah, bro, man.
When you start sending fucking pictures of yourself at 17 years old, and then you say you were, a victim or whatever and stuff, and you're writing this dude, and you're trying to get intimate details of what happened to this child, but you know that what he did to this little girl. She actually, the email started off with her lying.
Go ahead, Corrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is it true that she's selling Maddie merch?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, he streams over everybody. He steals everybody's content from over here. It'd be different if he was replaying it, but he doesn't replay. He literally live snipes these motherfuckers. Here, let me. Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Hold on. Let me grab this link and post it again.
Bro, and listen to this shit, bro. No, listen.
What?
Not only is she selling a motherfucking hoodie of this little girl, this beautiful baby. She's got one for $45 and she got one for $100. She's selling, bro. Pull it up here.
Yeah, I got a problem with the profits. I do have an issue with that, but all I can do is have an issue and express my issue.
We've got a
when we start dogpiling and going, that's when we end up in these situations like Quentin Simon or Summer Wells or Sebastian Rogers, when we just end up doing too much.
Hartley, I sent you a clip of Hartley where she kind of explains it out of old girl's own words. She explains it out of her own words. You know what I mean? Like but yeah, she's got a hoodie with two hoodies and a sticker, both of Maddie's name, and she was sending him books. She was really upset that the book didn't get to him, sharing recipes with him, talking about some crazy ass recipes and shit, talking about his court.
Yeah, him wanting her and Clue. Well, Clue's on kick, but him saying, "Hey, y'all go tell Queen Bee to pull me up and restream this. I'm gonna burn it the fuck down." You trying to burn her shit down with it? Kind of seems that way.
Shit, trying to help him out, bro. This was not just a motherfucking interview trying to find out some shit.
So she making money.
A portion of the sales does go to. So, like, for instance, the $100 hoodie, it would be like 70 of it goes to some kind of foundation, and then 30 of it she keeps, or something like that.
Of the victim selling merch, and
Yep.
then she's turning around and giving money to
yes, bro.
that
Yes,
created
bro.
the victim.
Yes, bro. In my opinion, that's what I think's happening. Yes, because that's what it looks like in my opinion.
I mean, bro, like it
What
doesn't
up,
matter
True?
where
What's
she
going
spends
on?
that money. It's still
Blech.
more money is available for her to spend to do because you know what I mean. Like, so it doesn't matter if like you can itemize your money.
The beta's here.
You go get in the corner and you go be a good little boy. How about that?
If you want, you're gonna end up with more money because you're selling images and material of the victim.
Right? And you know, she in Arkansas, you ain't even supposed to be doing that. She ain't even supposed to be doing that shit. It's against what, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
Any person that's ever donated money to her, you basically just gave Stephen Stern's items, and that's ridiculous.
How does that logic? The math ain't math in here. Anybody that has given or donated or bought merch from her gave Stephen Stern's money? No, gave her money plus a foundation. It should have all 100% went to the foundation, whatever the foundation is. But they act like she is putting shit on his commissary. And as far as we can tell, if she was putting shit on his commissary, that would have been notated in these emails with the way they were talking to each other. So that leads me to believe she did not put any money on his account. Also, you'll hear Wildebeest get her again. She's always got to fucking ruin a panel. You'll hear her ass get up here and they talk about her sending books to him. Comprehension is fucking key. Read the first few emails between him and his dad. She's not the one that sent books to him, a recipe book. His dad did. They just talked about it.
He needs to actually take accountability. But we got Elevated Truth in the building, man. Salute to you, bro.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing tonight?
Good evening, man.
Good, brother. Good, brother.
Listen, man, first of all, thank y'all for taking y'all's time to give attention to such a non-important piece of shit. I tend to use some language that's not appropriate from time to time. So if you feel like I go too far, just stop me. Okay. That's a heads up.
Go ahead, brother.
I'll tell you.
Hey, just so you know, he goes too far often. He pretty much maintained it for this panel for the most part, but
Ahead of time also, because y'all don't know me, I do have autism and I stand on it and don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about it. So here's the deal. So right now I'm being made
everything you stand on, you give a fuck what anybody's opinion is on it, because all you do is strike up lives and wah bitch baby fit
out to be this horrible person. We ain't gonna talk about me, but here's how
whole bitch baby fit
Effing who?
Again, I'm weirded out by the whole situation, but I don't think it's fair to make it worse either. My babies will always be my babies with full acknowledgement they are adults. I agree, Pix. It's fucked up. But what is this going to do to help? What is going live, group after group after group, calling these emails out? What is it going to help in Maddie's situation? They want an apology for Maddie for what allegedly did. I kind of agree. But just remember, if she has to apologize, y'all are going to have to too, because y'all are milking the fuck and using this situation now by proxy. YouTube Streets don't know that. They don't know about the drama and why these people are going after allegedly speculating. It has less to do with the emails and more to do with their personal problems with her. So by proxy, you are doing that with these.
that works. There's one thing in this world that I give zero fucks about.
And again, hold on. Let me go ahead and make a quick mention, just so YouTube Streets knows they're not mentioning this, but they're focusing solely on allegedly speculating for writing the emails. I get that. But what about the people that supported it then, when it was happening, when they knew what was happening, when they found out that she was the one emailing, when they were reading the emails, when they were laughing at it, when they were encouraging it? What about the people in that moment? Because one of those people is their besties for the resties. They're ignoring her involvement and her condoning of it and only going after her. What about the other person guilty of crime? She played a part in all this bullshit too.
That's a pedophile. But the thing that I hate more than that is a pedophile loving simp. And if you're even pretending
with that word on YouTube, baby, I know you used to kick, but you
sympathizer.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, my apologies. You're right. I'm used to kick. My bad.
Yeah, he's used to the kick. So we say whatever over there.
No, Maddie's lost in all of it. Absolutely, Pix. She is absolutely lost in all of this.
So, hey, how about we just call her?
She wouldn't have been lost in it if they didn't have a personal problem with allegedly speculating and a personal axe to grind, right? Then it wouldn't have been like that.
A dead man walking sympathizer.
Yeah.
All right. And so here's how I look at it. I call her a dead man walking lover. And everybody's like, oh, that's defamation. Now,
isn't KP that? I mean,
explain something to you. When you tell somebody that you hope they have a good day, when you exchange messages with the same hands that snuffed the life out of a 14-year-old girl, when you giggle and send pictures of yourself looking underage, when you talk about going to children's theme parks and somehow you're, developing this relationship with this unaliver. And then let's take it a step further. You make a comment. You want to know.
I wouldn't say they were developing a relationship further, because I know they like to say like Stefan thought of her as his girlfriend. I'm not sure if he did. To me, the emails were kind of flirty. And it didn't get strange until it came to the guilty of crime aspect of it, where Stefan's mom was talking to Stefan about this Jessica person emailing. That's when the emails got real weird to me, because she did make it seem, she never said you need to choose your mom or me, but she was talking to him in ways about his mama that she was too involved. She was too fucking involved.
The motherfucking details of what he did to Madeline Soto. Well, let me break something down like I did the other night. And gentlemen, I apologize.
No, we don't want to know your trauma, bro.
Essentially, what you're asking is for him to tell you how she screamed. You're telling him.
Oh my God.
Him to tell you.
Look, he's trying to be JD Delay. That's let me go ahead and mark it right now, right here on August 17th, 2026, 11:02 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, JD Delay wannabe ass. You could never stop. But look, that's what he's trying to do.
What it felt like to hold her in your hands. You're asking this man to tell you intimate feelings about the most disgusting fucking thing on earth. And somehow YouTube creators thinks this is about YouTube on YouTube. You can all eat a bag of...
It is, because you don't give a fuck. You cannot be somebody who emotionally, mentally, and verbally abuses and exploits women and children and sit your ugly bumfuck ass up on this panel screaming about protecting women and children. You're a contradiction. Your heart, your mind, your soul, everything about you is a contradiction. You're a loser, bro.
Richards and take it in the ass. I don't give a shit. We will never stand for a fucking person that hurts a child. And if you...
While you hurt children. By proxy to hurting their families. Brittany, her kids. That woman, Noelle's friend, that you doxed out thinking was shady, she has kids. Allegedly speculating that you trickled out the fucking docs and names of her family and the locations. Those kids are now in danger. Shut the entire fuck up. Pussy.
Do, like I said before, we're going to find out who you are. We're going to find out your government name, and I'm going to put a list out because it is my job as someone who...
And just so y'all know, we got our own fucking list, and that list is reporting this motherfucker.
...as a man in this country to let anybody know who a dead man walking sympathizer is.
I love that, man. And no apologies. Hey, you don't need to apologize for that.
Good
That's
job,
real...
YouTube Streets, putting this hypocritical, contradicting asshole on your panel. And because y'all don't know the Lord and they know y'all don't know the Lord, they took advantage of y'all's panel. They took advantage of your sub base. Y'all absolutely should cover the emails. But allowing them to get on the panel just took the credibility of anything you have to say about it down to a nothing for a lot of us. You might have had some good points reading those emails. Guess what? We'll never fucking know. Because your points are moot now. They don't matter. They're void.
Well spoken. She gave him hope, brother. That's one thing that these people love to give.
Now, she did do that. She did comfort him and give him hope. And I know she says that she did that. Thank you for the treat, Mikasa. I know she says she did that to try to get him to trust her and believe that she was messaging him for the right reasons. I don't give a fuck why she did it. The comforting. I don't even, even in those emails, you'll see I even highlighted have a nice day. Because to me, I highlighted everything that was pertaining to the case that they discussed, and I highlighted everything of her comforting or being kind to him, because those are the things that bothered me personally. So my highlights might not be what other people's highlights are on the notes, but I highlighted what I wanted to highlight, and that was the comforting aspect, which he deserves no fucking comfort. He shouldn't even be breathing right now. Neither should the mother, in my opinion.
These people that are locked up, these chomos and pedophiles, they love to give them hope for some reason. I don't get it.
Well, I mean, it's hope, but more than that, my guy, she gave him a voice that Maddie will never have. Have y'all read the part of the email where he describes himself to her?
No, I have not. No, me personally, no.
I don't know if I lost y'all. I can't hear.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me? Yo, Corrupt, can you hear?
I hear
I
you.
can't hear you.
Yeah,
I can
down
hear
with
you.
me
I can hear
too.
you,
I
bro.
said back then,
Refresh.
when they decided not to press charges, I said back then, y'all let me know. I'll go stalk a bitch down. She deserves a whole ass whooping. She deserves a whole curb stomp.
Refresh. Bro, he was
She
cooking, man.
deserves
He was
more
cooking.
than
I wanted to,
that.
bro, he needed to keep it. And Queen Bee was cooking. Bro, listen, man. So they might have, that's and I think the reason why he said it's not no YouTube on YouTube shit, because there might have been a prior beef between these creators, but that doesn't matter to us.
Thank God for these people. Thank God they're here for the victims.
We've never seen anything damaging that we would need to cover anything with these people. But
and I'm sorry, like I said, I can play devil's advocate and say YouTube Streets don't know these people like that. They don't know the background, so they don't know the drama part of this. But at the same time, you're still responsible. You're still responsible for putting an abusive motherfucker on your panel because you didn't do the research.
Do see stuff damaging with this lady, and that's why we're here right now. We cover Stephen Stearns. We've covered Stephen Stearns multiple times. And for her to be messaging him and we just got wind of it, if we knew about it a year ago, we would have covered it, lady. We would have covered it. I can't believe this, man.
I don't know what they thought. I feel like it's to turn the target. I feel like they're getting bored with Brittany. And my own personal opinion is this was done to make allegedly speculating a target, because it's something most people can get behind. That's my opinion, though.
Oh, he's back up.
It is crazy. Yeah, man, bring him back up. He
My
cooking, bro.
apologies.
You're cooking, bro.
He's not cooking.
My apologies.
He's not cooking. He's burnt out. Burnt out. You can't cook if you're already burnt.
I don't know how much y'all heard, but at the end of the day, it's like this. You can call me whatever. Y'all can't hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah, and let's not even forget that this shit was thrown in Clue's Discord and other Discords a year ago when it happened. This shit was actively being discussed in these people's Discords. Guess whose Discord it wasn't actively talked in? Mine. Guess whose Discord didn't know anything about this? Mine. It's new to me, but it's not new to them. So they are just now bringing this up because Granny dropped it as a way to be petty. Granny dropped it. They picked it up.
So you can call me whatever you want to. You can make me out to be whatever you want to. I give
pussy pussy, and more pussy. You don't get it, but you are it.
20 donkey fucks, okay? The fact that I lived through child abuse and molestation, and mind you, gentlemen, let me give you just a little bit of an idea. The people that are riding with this woman, one of which goes by the name of Moon the
I
Loon.
don't even know if Moon is riding with allegedly. I don't think Moon and allegedly even communicate or fuck with each other. So here he goes, grouping people in again.
This is a woman who sat on her panel, and I'm going to try to remember I'm on YouTube, but decided to tell her following that I needed to, at 3 years old when my assault happened, to bend over the bed,
He loves
spread myself for my dad, and that when it was done, I needed to clean myself up better.
Granny whistled. Who answered the call? Clue, Truth, and the B. That's who answered the call.
Whoa. So as a man, I want you to understand that
Right,
we come from
Cosby.
different worlds, and I'm born and raised in West Nashville.
I agree. Moon shouldn't have been mentioned. She ain't got shit to do with any of this. Like, nothing to do with allegedly speculating. Nothing to do with allegedly speculating's channel. This is just another way for him to mention something to have that poor pity. Oh, boo-hoo, Truth. That's all it is.
Effing who?
Manipulative as fuck is what it is. Manipulative as fuck. It has nothing to do
All right.
with this. Moon has nothing to do with this. Now, granted, what she said to him about that was fucked up. And I did a live about it. I know a few others did lives about it. But what's the point in bringing it up now? Again, boo effing who?
There's certain things that I just was raised different about. I'm not going to do anything to a woman.
Right.
That's not how I was raised. My mama taught me different.
What,
But
touch? Like physically touch? You're not going to physically hit a woman? Okay, maybe that's true.
this is me telling you dudes out there with them loose lips, you better
Other abuse, though? Yeah.
be ready to throw them fists when you see me, because otherwise them typing fingers ain't going to be strong enough to save your ass.
Straight out of this.
Lord, this motherfucker really thinks he's something. Looking, he's always trying to steal other people's identities. He was trying to do the whole live chases and shit a while back on his scanner lives, the scanner lives that he was doing on YouTube before he left. He stole that from another big dude. He's always trying to steal other people's character and personality because you don't have one, because you don't matter.
615, huh?
I mean, and I'm not even trying to act hard, bro. It ain't even about that. It's about a young girl was taken, snuffed out. People in the community right now were part of looking at that case, hearing the court files, hearing how atrocious this man was. And because they don't,
and because we don't want to bring all that shit back out a year later when nothing new has happened, because we choose not to do that, we're the bad people. We actively are choosing not to bring up something that happened a year ago to exploit this child. And we're the bad ones.
like certain creators, they would rather jump on, well, she apologized. Fuck your apology.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. It's
We don't want it. So she
Nobody, yes, she did apologize. She did take ownership in it. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck about her apology. All I can do from here on out is watch and see. If I even have the tiniest inkling that she is doing something like that with the next case that she covers that is current, I will abso-fucking-lutely be watching.
apologize to the wrong people.
Prevention is the answer, people.
But they ain't used to real men
Apologize
over there.
to the victims.
They ain't used to real men. Anytime a man steps up, they hit you with this. You can't talk to a woman like that. Bitch, it's 2026. There ain't no genders. Don't
Fuck, it ain't even the way he talks to women all the time, though. It's the stuff he does to women. He bullies women. He makes fun of their domestic violence cases if they decide to stay, if they decide to fix it or get it worked out or whatever. He fucking bullies and verbally abuses women on here. He puts women and their children in danger. It is what it is. At this point, it fucking is what it is.
be flipping and tripping. You can't be one way and not the other. Don't hit me with that gender shit. If you want to come to me like you're swinging a dick, get ready to get a dick swung back at you.
That's a fun.
Yeah, publicly shunned. Just say, hey, I just ain't fucking with that. Fuck, who is that? Who is that person? But I would rather not shun them. I'd rather watch and make sure that they don't do some stupid shit like this again. No, to him, there's no genders.
Funny thing about the folks that scream equality all the time, isn't it?
It
they
is.
scream that equality all the time until it's time to equal up.
And then they're the victim. Or it's the subscribers that say, oh, you can't talk to us like that. The fuck I can't.
Same,
Who made the rules? I don't play by your rules. I play by God's rules, and that's it.
Oh, I hear that.
We have none of your business up here.
So she needs to be off the internet. That's my opinion. Police need to look into her. That's my opinion.
Can't talk what you're talking.
So none of your business is Clue coming up on panel. She's always got to ruin it.
Shut the fuck up,
I mean, granted, in her defense, the panel's already ruined with him up there running his fuck shit.
No, you're good.
And these dudes just falling into it.
I think she needs to apologize to the victims' families. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if she says she's sorry, whatever, like, you need to say sorry to the right people. If you're going to be
sorry,
she wouldn't mean
any
it.
Any apology ever should be louder than the action of which it needed to be apologized for. Doesn't matter what we talking about.
She can't apologize to Maddie, though, bro.
I agree with what he just said.
Oh.
She can apologize to Maddie.
Yeah, that's where the apology needs to go.
So what's her apology matter?
It's impossible then.
Right?
Right.
I mean,
no, it's not fucking impossible. She could apologize till she's blue in the face. These cucks that you just added to the panel don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck.
What does it matter when she goes up on a panel to explain herself and says it was never about Maddie?
Right.
Bro, let me ask you something. Where was you going to sell that type of material? Where was you going to sell that detailed information of what he did to that underage girl?
They will, to be quite honest, Casey Lee, yeah, they will be condemned. They sure will. They sure will. Will I be the one to condemn them? Probably not. Because how would they know, you know?
Who made you think you had an audience that would purchase that? That's the real question. Ain't nobody selling nothing that there ain't a demand for. I've been in that life.
Right.
Well, and mind
There's
you,
got to be a demographic.
It's the same community who knowingly, for what, truth, a year and a half, tried to paint you out to be.
Yes.
That, and then on top of that, myself, for turning one in and putting him in prison.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, that was actually me doing it. He just took the rap for me.
Yep, facts. This is the type of vileness that happens.
This is, and they can't at this moment discern what this actually is. They, in this moment, this fucking moment, they can't discern what's true caring about Maddie and what's fake caring about Maddie. Because I think them two coming up and complaining about their woes is me says it all. These two coming up here being victims says it all. They're not talking about y'all's victim asses. They're talking about Maddie and her being a victim.
And here's the thing. If you have a penis, you're immediately everything they want you to be. And if you have a deep voice, you're violent and you're an abuser. But here's the thing.
I think they're referring to Kim and Crafton on Brittany's panel because they did say something like that. That Clue was like protecting him, and I don't know. I've never said that. I don't think all of her story is. I have my own feelings. That's my right.
Check my paperwork, bitch. It's funny how none of y'all ain't never put my paperwork out, but y'all want to talk about I'm all this shit. Y'all have it.
I want to talk about me. Want to talk about I want to talk about number one on me, my, what I think, what I like, what I know, what I want, what I see. I like talking about you usually, but occasionally I want to talk about me. I want to talk about me. If that ain't very blaringly obvious, there ain't no help for him.
That shit out. And you can't, because what's he going to say? I ran from the police and I had dope and I sold dope. Okay. The fuck? It don't say beat a child.
Technically, you didn't run from the police.
Shut up,
35 miles.
Nobody mentions this motherfucker's criminal record but him.
Hour. That's not really running.
Okay.
Nobody cares.
Okay, I had been up for 13 days and I was in an Audi A4. I thought I was doing 120. I was doing 35. Just my ass. Right?
I've had some I know the mind frame.
It just is what it is. You can't change it. But
you know what? I think y'all found your next panel member. I think y'all should bring Truth into the fold and let him be. I think that, you know what? That is the best idea I've ever had on YouTube. And I've had a lot of shitty ones. I've had a lot of good ones, but I think that might be the best one.
You know, I'm just saying, man, there's no way in this world, in the time we live in, that people who have children
so too, Cammy,
can even attempt to justify the actions of listen, bro.
Nobody is attempting. So he tries to make it seem like people with children are attempting to justify her actions. There are no justifications for those actions a year ago. There damn sure ain't gonna be no justification for those actions now. There is no justification, but how is you calling it out gonna get justification? It's not. It's fake.
She told this man in an email to choose between his mama and him.
No, she did not. She did not say choose between your mama and me. She was telling him that she doesn't understand why his mama trusts guilty of crime so much, and that she just doesn't understand like why they would put him in jeopardy doing that and da 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 da. But it wasn't, you've got to choose me or your family. Let's be real fucking consistent here. Let's be real fucking precise. Don't add to it. Don't make it worse.
Or her, his mama or her. That ain't no easy bullshit internet relationship.
Nah.
Get out of here, bro.
Yeah, no.
You know?
Yes. No.
So there was
got 4 emails.
Apparently we missed something that Roland clipped, and we're going to play that next.
4 emails, dog, under 4 different internet carriers. The same email, but you need 4 different carriers to talk to one inmate? No, you just wait till them CDs.
Hey, just so you know, what's those little been verified? It's not looking good for you, bro.
See the DOC paper shit comes back with them emails being tracked in the system.
They want the hate to be compulsively turned on allegedly speculating. Again, they don't give a fuck about standing up for Maddie. They're disguising their personal issues with allegedly speculating with Maddie. They're shielding it with Maddie. Tony's leaving. I'm gonna let it play for a second.
And let's see who you've really been talking to.
What up, Queen?
What up, baby? Thank you.
Elevated can't hear me. Ask him what the previous issue was with her before. Like, obviously, there's beef. Beef before. Yeah, he can't hear me. He can't hear me. Just ask him corrupt real quick if there's beef before it happened.
All right, so New Age Plug is trying to ask, is there beef before all of this happened, before this whole thing took off with her, Stearns and all that? Is there, because it seems like there's a lore here.
No,
not really.
Not with her.
Not with her.
Nobody even knew who she was. She got brought into this.
I love you.
This community.
Lies from the pits of hell. Lies. Look at them up here lying to them.
New Age Plug is trying to ask, is there beef before all of this happened, before this whole thing took off with her, Stearns and all that?
Yes, there was beef before this was found out. This was actually found out because of Granny's Watchings beef and her being petty. Yes, and listen at him lie.
Is there, because it seems like there's a lore here.
Truth was, look at Truth. Truth is basically about to say, yeah, there's somewhat of a drama situation, aka Julie versus Brittany. There's a little bit of a drama situation that went on beforehand that, made us not want to fuck with her and made us talk our shit about her. Yeah. But look, truth is like, you'll see him. Watch. Let me make it bigger. Oh, that didn't really make it bigger. It's the same size. Watch them.
Not really.
Not with her.
Not with her.
Watch.
Before all of this happened, before this whole thing took off with her,
look at him.
Stearns and all that.
Yeah. There was a little bit of beef beforehand, right? He's nodding it in. Listen,
like there's a lore here.
No,
not really.
No. Clue said no. You pussy ass bitch.
Trying to ask is
Like I said, beta
Show me how devotion tastes. You go get in the corner and you go be a good little boy. How about that?
Y'all just seen that. Y'all just caught that shit in real time.
is there beef before all of this happened, before this whole thing took off with her and Stearns and all that?
Yeah.
Because it seems like there's a lore here.
No, never mind. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Even knew who she was. She got brought into this community that we all are a part of by over some silliness, right? Some silly court case. She got brought in to as support with this other lady, and nobody knew nothing about her. And then all this blew up like a week ago. It sort of became known, and everybody started paying attention to it. And
is that what it was? Is that what it was? It wasn't because y'all were already beefing with nonsense and allegedly speculating. Shut the fuck up.
They got to looking into it, the more it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what?
Look at him lying.
She very well could have been looking for just as much attention as he was in there by himself. So she's mirroring him off the bat with these emails, and I could see how this is going.
Look, all of them up there. Look, there's the team. There's the team nonsense. There they are, baby. There's the squad, girl.
Read all these emails, but just the first few emails, I can see how this is going to go. But it seems like there's no lore back behind this, like y'all are saying. And she just showed up on scene. She wanted that attention, man. She wanted that attention.
Hold on now, though.
Absolutely. I don't give a fuck.
Dude.
Hold on now, though. Hold on, because he's right and he's wrong at the same time. No, I got mad love for Cletus, so this ain't calling him out. But so he kind of gave you a basis, but I think the importance of that story was left out just because he's trying to make it short. But here's what happened. There is a creator whose husband is a bigoted racist.
Okay, here he goes telling the story. Okay, well, at least he tries to clear that up. He goes into telling the story. Okay, and he's talking about there's a YouTube creator whose husband is a bigot and racist. He's not talking about the one on panel next to him. Sorry, guys. No confusion. He's talking about Brittany and Craig.
Who sits in the background, drunk and high off kratom, and says the most atrocious things while holding firearms and talking about turning women into Swiss cheese.
Little girl hat,
talking about it's okay if it's a 16-year-old if she falls in love with you, but it's not okay if you walk across the street and kick in the door and take it. Okay, talking about his child's rear end and how big it's going to be before the baby was born.
Yep.
All right, so we'll just leave it at that. So what happened was he said something to another female creator. Now that female creator has a tendency to run her mouth. It is what it is. But based on what she took out of what he said, she felt in fear for her and her autistic son.
Yeah.
So
don't forget, while you're struggling to breathe over there, to add in that it was actually a false report because he was not talking to her. He was talking to Granny's watching, and that was figured out.
In her state, she filed with the law enforcement, with the courts, right? So then out of nowhere, this creator named Saint Saint PD what's her name? Saint Save a Ho, something like that. Anyway,
wow.
She decides to take it upon herself to step between a woman trying to protect herself and her son and a man with a proven violent history.
How did nonsense try to what? Hold on. She decides to take it upon herself to step between a woman and somebody that threatened her. How did she step between anything? What are you fucking talking about? Julie made this public record. Not only on social media, but with the courts. She brought this here. She made it attention. She gave it attention. She wanted it. Nonsense gave it to her. So did allegedly speculating. And that's where this beef comes from.
Herself to step between a woman trying to protect herself and her son and a man with a proven violent history, one of which is...
Thank you, Tickety. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to the hippie hut or the ice cream shop.
Everybody yelling out, big worms twerking, big worms twerking, wiggle in the mud, backline squirm when they feel that thud.
Thank you.
Boot stomping his old lady in front of the kids in her stomach.
They do.
So anyway, she decides to step in between the woman that was filing and this dude. Well, out of nowhere comes this allegedly speculating to also help keep this woman from protecting her children, to the point that they got into an email back and forth with the DA, so much that when the DA dropped the case, right, the DA says, well, I got in touch with this really beautiful woman and she was so
we have no idea what the DA actually said. So y'all are just taking Julie's word that that's what was said.
sweet. What she did to Stephen Stearns, in my opinion,
this
she did.
is not accurate at all now. Like, he started out good, but you see where the lies start to have to be brought in and the situation's embellished. And I'm sorry, but embellishing a situation is lying.
To the DA, right? Yeah. So all of this happening, none of us really know anything. I don't know anything about the Stephen Stearns shit.
The DA didn't drop it. Julie did.
You step back and look at it, you have two women who literally knew the relationship between Stephen Stearns and this bitch, right? They stepped in between a woman from protecting herself while buddying up, loving up, and hugging up, either friendship or otherwise, with the
the one that ended it. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now you're keeping a woman from protecting her family while you're lovey-doveying up to a
some double negatives type. Yeah.
Right. So you see where the community's all twisted about it.
I can follow it. Yeah, I definitely can follow that, man. That's absurd, bro. That's absurd. Like,
tell them we come from the prison genre, corrupt, and we're used to this drama shit.
So the YouTube Streets, originally, man, it comes from the prison genre, where there's a lot of the lore, a lot of the back and forth, a lot of the drama, a lot of the stuff you're talking about.
And we got the same moral compass as him, it sounds like.
And yeah, it definitely sounds like you're lining
up.
That
is not good. I think they were just trying to be kind and carry conversation. That is not good. To say you think your morals align with his.
Along the lines
of I appreciate that. It's fine. It's nice to hear someone understand, because over there I'm just a loud, violent, scary dude. No,
yeah, you belong on this panel. Yeah, I think they should absolutely take you under their wing and make you another part of the round table talk, I guess.
I'm just someone who protects in a way that pussies don't.
Says the pussy.
I'm glad that y'all came over here with us, guys. I was kind of excited to see you and Clue come over here with us. I was like, man, hopefully they get a chance to, come up and chit chat, because these guys will understand more of where you're coming from.
Now, here's what this is. This was B making sure everybody knows that it was her the reason they found their way over there. She needs to make sure that credit is taken. You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? What you've been talking about, things like that. So
I'm confused.
So did Jay for Justice fall in love with Chris Watts?
Oh my God!
Did Jay for Justice fall in love with Chris Watts?
Yes.
That's the question.
Well, I mean, she protected him and said that it was. She called the lady, the mother, a drug addict. Made fun of the kid's eyes. Like this woman is sick. While we're at it, I think someone should really ask.
How does any of that show that she was in love with Chris Watts? Am I just not tracking? I know I'm stupid. I'm not the dumb one. That's Deets. But I mean, I don't know. Let me go over here. I'm looking for something. Look, let me show y'all this. Next time they put him up on big screen, I'm going to show y'all this.
About hot tubs and if she ever likes to spend that time with anybody underage, because that's what was going around, and she never will answer it. So I'll ask it here. I'm not
even Clue is saying, "Oh my God," because he won't stop about this fucking rumor. There is no validity to come to this rumor.
But there is a story of you being in a hot tub in a hotel with someone underage, and you won't address it. So now, do you want to address it since we're on a bigger panel?
He is. He's throwing out the targets of his enemies. So instead, because he doesn't fuck with Jay, when that question was asked, he had to make it all about something else. Instead of being honest and saying, well, no, she did this, but I don't think it was anything like that with Chris Watts. I don't think she ever spoke to him. Instead of doing that, he needs to milk it. He needs to milk it. Because allegedly speculating isn't the only one that he has a problem with.
The link is out there.
I wish I would.
Once again,
bitch, if I would have been awake, I would have absolutely took the link. I would. None of you would have been in the Discord. Joneson, if you don't get your ass off that panel.
I'm not accusing. I'm asking a question because it's a rumor. Don't put it on me. I'm accusing of nothing.
I got to ask a question about something I saw in chat. So BJ emailed you guys about Queen?
Yeah.
if it wasn't BJ, it was one of those channels at the time, because we had interviewed Queen about the Sebastian Roger case, and then we got
they don't even know for sure if it was BJ.
a whole bunch of like her ops came to emails, and actually I reached out to Queen and told her it might have been the TC Perplex lady. I don't know which lady.
Yeah,
I remember Brittany.
Bethany, it depends on what time they go live. I get off of my live stream by 10, and I'm in bed. I literally go straight from streaming to taking my Zoloft, having my water, and then I go straight to sleep. So it depends on what time they go live. If they go live early enough, I'll crack that link and I'll come with clips.
Allegedly, is that her name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got her mixed up.
If y'all want to make it easier for me, because in order to find the clips, I'd have to go through all the shit, and I really don't want to do that. So if you have a clip of the abusive things he says to women and the way he acts, send them on over if you got them.
Hey, fuck you, BJ.
jonesnhippiehut at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She hates all of us, and yeah, we were calling her out. We still do.
And the man that they were
more focused right now, so our focus has shifted a little bit to this. She can't shut the fuck up long enough for us to focus on this alone. So we definitely call her out still. But
I'll show up with the goddamn arsenal, baby.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, the man.
I've already got all bees doxing and talking about kids and all that, but hey.
The picture I got in the back is the one that old girl sent to Stephen Stearns when she was 17. And then I got the little clip behind it where she actually explains it herself out of her own words in her own comment section.
If they want to continue with this narrative, they absolutely better go live after 10 o'clock. Because listen, I like to clear up shit. I would rather be able to clear it up in the moment. Which is why I'm covering this right now, because I wish I would have been there to clear it up in the moment, but me getting my sleep and performing my job right is more important than correcting these pieces of shit. That's for sure. That's number one.
Man, that Truth was talking about, who says, little girl hot and 16 and all that and big butt on a baby.
Yeah.
That's BJ's husband.
Let's not forget about the autopsy photos, girl.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Very weird. Bro. I can't see letting that kind of stuff fly. Those are some very obscure comments to be making.
Lou has made some pretty obscure ones about like a 6-year-old's dick or something like that.
Well, we booted out of our community and called out.
I've got that somewhere. It's probably in the files because I removed everything to do with that trash bag off my channel.
We don't want shit to do with none of them.
And I mean, from over here, bro, obviously I'm getting your guys' side of it, and it don't sound like they have much of the side from what I hear, but my goodness, man, I know some of these things get ugly, like he say, she say.
Really?
But
hold on. What? I didn't watch the whole thing. I went to the end, like I started fast forwarding through because I knew that UA went up there. So after a little while, I started fast forwarding through to where UA went up, and that I watched. But then once they kicked UA, I cut it off.
It sounds like y'all got plenty of receipts.
Like I know that people have been disappointed in them with their like Wade coverage and shit and some of the things that went down. But I truly think they're smarter than this. But I also said at the beginning of this, if you don't know the history, like the fact that they acknowledged it and figured it out at the end, Nanya, to me, like, why did it take this whole stream of letting this man trauma dump and do his usual shit for y'all to realize?
Improve on everything you saying right now.
Oh, we got clips, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got clips too, honey. I got clips too, honey, and I promise all my clips combined of these three fuckers on the bottom row will put anything they got clipped of Craig to shame.
Clips and her saying in their own words. Like there's that.
Well, listen, it ain't got to be a side one way or the other. If they just come up here and speak for themselves, there ain't got to be no here on one side.
That's facts.
So
facts.
I mean,
I've been putting the link out there, man. Putting it out there.
Out
They
2
won't
days now.
take it. They ain't gonna take it.
I would have took it if I would have been awake. What's up, Nanya?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I wasn't saying that they said that they enjoyed meeting him. but they acknowledged, like, they heard so much. Like, there is not a
Yeah.
detail of the drama that they did not hear on that panel last night. And I know for a fact, like, I know Queen left out mad, but I know Cletus and Truth had, or Cletus and Clue had to have been like, dude, we can't take you nowhere. It was like they invited him to go to their friend's house, and he got drunk at the party and embarrassed himself, and they had to apologize profusely to their friends for inviting him. That was like the
Really?
vibe. And so
Ah.
to me, if you listen to things that they say, because there's a point where I'm pretty sure it was Krupp. He's one of the YouTube Streets guys.
Mhm.
Um, he's just like, I think that they're reading one of the emails, right?
Mhm.
And while they're reading this email, he's like, okay, like, this really does seem like she's trying to get into like his mind and the psyche of things. And I know a lot of
I
people are
remember that.
interested in that
Yeah.
and
I
blah,
remember
blah,
that.
blah, right? Like, he's trying to be kind of fair and understanding. I felt like they were semi fair and understanding. It's like, but then Truth was like, nah, dog, you're giving her too much. Like, you're giving her too much. Nah,
Yeah.
like, she just wanted it for this, right?
Yeah.
So I think some of the parts they fed, but ultimately, like, they're here for content,
Yep.
right? Like, that's what they are known for, obviously, like so many people. I'm not saying that as a bad thing. But
Well,
I do feel like they kind of kept it fair. One of them did ask, they asked Truth. I don't know if you heard it, but what do you think should happen to this gal? And essentially, Truth said she should just die. That's her consequence for making this choice back then.
oh,
And I'm
okay.
paraphrasing, but there was a whole she should go in a wood chipper kind of diatribe, kind of a thing.
Mhm.
So you could tell that by the end of it, though, that the three, there was two guys on most of the time, and then the third guy came on towards the end. But
Yeah.
you could tell that they were just like, this is weird,
Yeah.
awkward. And then towards
Oh,
the
okay.
end, there were people in the chat. But I also think like the people in the chat don't know how to fucking behave either, because the people in the chat are over there spewing all the drama too. Like, I don't know. In the
Quite
beginning,
frankly, I know what you're talking about because I remember hearing them question him about stuff that was coming from the chat. But
yeah.
I don't think they needed to behave. I think that YouTube Streets needed to know who they had up on their panel.
Well, and again, if what you're thinking is this is a reputable place where people wouldn't want to be associated with this in any way, and they need to know, whatever, then okay. But YouTube Streets made it very clear that like both sides can be heard. It doesn't mean we agree with this side. We're just letting this person up here spew anything.
Yeah.
Like, very much so, like, this is an open panel. I just
Well,
let
that's
people come up and say their piece, kind of a vibe. And I'm not throwing shade on them. It is how they have always done.
yeah, they have.
I know them from back when we were doing the Wade Wives
Wade.
emails.
Mhm.
They would let the Wade Wives come up, and sometimes the Wade Wives would lie, and sometimes they would explain why they thought he was innocent to this day, or change their minds or whatever. And they let them come up and they let them spew their bullshit, right? That
Mhm.
is what they're, like,
What they do.
yeah, it's their brand. It's what they're known for, and there's nothing wrong with that. So I think what people thought, to me, I think what people felt like is, oh my God, these guys are gonna go be friends with these guys, hook up with them, and run
No,
off into
I
the
don't think
sunset.
that. Mm-mm.
And they're not going to, like, they're pretty close to each other. I can't foresee them. Yeah, I couldn't foresee them,
I even
going any
said
further.
at the beginning, like, I think that, like, watching them YouTube Streets by themselves review the emails, I might have could have actually been interested in that. But once the
Yeah, they
drama
kept
part of it
trying.
was brought, I know, and
Yeah,
once
they
the
did keep
drama
trying to
part
get
got
back to
there,
it.
it just was gone from there, and that's what
Yeah.
happens. That's what these people do.
Yeah.
So.
And that's it to me, like, and I'm not gonna say all of them did, Clue and Cletus, I feel like they were speaking up to, like, clarify things when things were asked or stuff. I don't think that they necessarily would have just gone straight into drama, 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 drama. But truth was all drama,
Yeah.
hidden in protecting the women and children,
Yeah, there's no protection of women and children that can come from him. Gigi, thank you. Welcome to, I gotta change it. I don't know. Welcome to the ice cream
I'm
shop.
gonna have to fuck you up, Smokey. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions.
Give me that money.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down, but listen, when I seen UA asking for the link because they had now pivoted. Listen, I think it was either Krupp or shit, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it was Krupp or Blue Eyes. One of the two. I don't remember. But one of them chat GPT'd Truth Channel and was reading what
On
it
this
had to say
stream?
about his channel. Yes. And so they were asking some of what I guess ChatGPT says about his channel.
Is that when
which
they were
kinda
asking
made me
him
laugh.
about Sebastian Rogers?
Yeah, but before then, it was before then.
Oh, hell.
Because they asked him about, because ChatGPT, I guess, told them that like he, at one point in time, he like left the internet. Somebody in the chat had mentioned his cam slip.
His cam slip, yeah.
And he was like, I don't know what you're talking about, dog. The trolls just hate me. The trolls just want to
Yeah.
come after me, man. I'm just up here by myself because my friends went to bed and shit. But, it's cool,
Yeah.
I don't know. They asked him about so
Okay.
much shit that I was just like, okay, this is
I'm
getting
gonna try
great.
to breeze. I'm gonna try to breeze through it because we got another little portion that Roland uploaded that I missed.
Yeah.
So
I would be
see that
be
too.
very interested, like you said, in hearing their perspective on
Yeah.
it, because last night, if you take out all the bullshit that these creators
Just them
brought into
talking
it,
about the emails was good.
just them
I-
talking about the emails was good. It was very fair. It was very open. It was still like, this is disgusting, bro. Like, this sounds
Yeah.
like you were trying to do blah, 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 right? So I felt like it was a good balance of outrage and understanding, very
Yeah.
Grey Gangish. But yeah, so anyway, okay. All right. Have a
All
great
right.
day, everybody. Bye.
Bye. We're gonna breeze on through this so that we can catch everything in because I got till 1:30.
2 days now I've been live. I went over to YouTube. I don't mess with YouTube anymore. It's a swamp, bro. I'm just saying I stay on my kick. It's
I
good.
need
We
to
do
go
well
grab
over
a
here.
drink.
But every once in a while, when they had Clue's channel thrown off of, they literally had her banned on YouTube, strictly out of the fact that she keeps it 100 and calls out shit whether you like it or not. I left at the same time. I had 2 channels doing real well, still doing well. And I left at the same time because I knew that as soon as they got rid of her, they were going to come for me. Well, they came for me anyway. Whatever. Some of them been coming for me every night I have a show. You know what I'm saying? You can hear it through the fucking TV. And y'all probably need to get a new toy. That shit's worn out. Anyway, it's like at the end of the day, bro, it's like this. It's a bunch of white, privileged, middle-aged, no life having, husband always on the road, banging their secretary, if they're lucky to have an old man, type ass women. Right.
Says the bum that lets his old lady bring the income in. Okay.
Or they're women that take pride in leaving their families for men that beat their ass. Call it what it is. Sue me if I'm lying. How about that?
I'd like to take a moment to shout out all our chat, all our people, because like, man, we got some good ones out there in our world, man. It's
idiot.
To think that there's the women out there that are supporting and getting behind that stuff just blows my mind. Obviously I'm not a woman. Therefore, I cannot speak on a lot of women things, but I can speak on human behavior.
Let me ask y'all something. So
I don't know. What do you mean? Do I need to rewind? What about the TV?
It's like at the end of the day, bro, it's like this. It's a bunch of.
Do I need to go back more?
White, privileged, middle-aged, no life having, husband always on the road, banging their secretary, if they're lucky to have an old man, type ass women. Right? Or they're women that take pride in leaving their families for men that beat their ass.
Oh, I must need to go back more. Do I need to go back more, guys? Did y'all want to hear the TV part again? Because I don't know. Oh, here it is. Here we go.
Still doing well. And I left at the same time because I knew that as soon as they got rid of her, they were going to come for me. Well, they came for me anyway. Whatever. Some of them been coming for me every night I have a show.
I was coming for you before she lost her channel. Let's be factually correct. because he also likes to make people think that these people have been harassing and calling him out for 2 years. No, just until recently, I was the only one calling you out. Don't put that on everybody else. They just recently started calling you out for your shit.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? You can hear it through the fucking TV.
He doesn't watch it. You can hear it through the TV. That's what he said.
And y'all probably need to get a new toy. That shit's worn out. Anyway, you know, it's like
mocking media.
At the end of the day, bro, it's like this. It's a bunch of white, privileged, middle-aged, no life having, husband always on the road, banging their secretary, if they're lucky to have an old man.
No, he's talking about it when Clue's channel went down. He knew he was next. He's talking about Clue.
And type-ass women, right? Or they're women that take pride in leaving their families for men that beat their ass.
I guess so, Stevie.
Call it what it is. Sue me if I'm lying. How about that?
I'd like to take a moment to shout out all our chat, all our people, because like, man, we got some good ones out there in our world, man. To think that there's the women out there that are supporting and getting behind that stuff just blows my mind. You know, obviously I'm not a woman, therefore I cannot speak on a lot of women things, but I can speak on human.
Right. My husband comes home every night. Pussy, we just celebrated 16 years. Fuck you. Like, you can't be the one sitting your ass with all these fucking yard sale ventures, security ventures. Now he's wanting to be a YouTuber, a podcaster, while she is busting her ass day in and day out to provide.
Behavior.
You got chump change coming on the side.
Let me ask y'all something. So
blows my mind.
Did my back up? Did Stephen Stearns is the one that ended the relationship?
Yes.
No, what do you mean? He killed her.
No.
Oh God, they thought. Oh my God, they thought. Well, there wasn't. Okay, let's use this as an example. Listen, their answers were immediately no, because his question was Stephen Stearns the one that ended the relationship? They automatically thought back to the relationship that Stephen had with Maddie, which Floridian, that means, you know, she wasn't having a relationship with that man in the emails. Just saying. Just pointing out.
No, not Maddie. I'm talking about with.
Yeah, his mama made him because she was going to get. They were going to expose her. There was another YouTuber that was friends with Stephen's mom, and when they found out, because he originally.
That's what I told Tony yesterday when we was listening to some of the stuff coming home. I was like, I swear to God, if you ever, he was like, that ain't my vibe, baby.
Allegedly, AS was not fucking writing him like so she was writing him as herself, but telling her audience that she was writing as someone else.
Yep.
So she was about to get called out and caught as Jessica. So
Did I say Floridian?
And he was telling his mom that Jessica.
Did I say Floridian again? Floridian. I'm sorry. My heart belongs in Florida.
Was his girlfriend. So he was claiming AS as his fucking girlfriend.
No.
So she was putting
No, he did not. Not in the emails. Now, maybe he did to his mom or somebody. I'm not sure about that. But I do know in the emails directly between him and allegedly speculating, there was no conversation about a relationship or dating or any of that. It was just
the back thing back here in the back. Pop that up if you want to. That's hers.
Okay.
That's the comment she made. This is her. She made this comment. I sent him a picture of me when I was 17 or 18 when I got my first car. He asked for a pic, and all I had was that one. It's 2005. You mean to fucking tell me it's 21 years you ain't got another picture to send him? You gonna send him a picture of you when you were fucking 17?
Right,
I believe I was 18. But she said, regardless if I was 17 or 18, unfortunately, I was already on drugs and living with my boyfriend. I went to Boston, Mass, and him shortly after this pic was taken. I'll share.
Yeah, she could have totally shared a more recent photo. Hell, when you read those emails, you see how much she goes into stuff about her life.
Okay, now ready for the pic?
Yeah.
Here's pic. She sent this to him herself. This is in the court.
Well, I don't interrupt if I am. I don't hear Queen at all. I'm having to, just so you know, I can't hear anything.
You're interrupting, Truth.
I can't.
There you go.
Yeah, I hear everybody.
Yeah, bro, you're interrupting.
Sorry, he'll pop back in. It's just StreamYards. When you share something or share the screen, it pops sound out.
Yeah, it's been a pain. Yeah, man, we know.
Yeah, and can we not forget, like, this is him up here having outrage, as well as these other two bitches up here having outrage about allegedly speculating and what she did, which, hey, it's well deserved. People should be upset about it. But they are up here talking shit about that, knowing that they are so deep deeply involved in Sebastian Rogers' case, knowing that things they have done has caused drama in Sebastian Rogers' case. Just putting it out
A
there.
lot of it.
Bro, we've been dealing with it too. But listen, if you go down and hit that need help button at the bottom when you guys are streaming, or he does, I mean, because it's whoever's got the StreamYard link. When you guys do that, go in there and type in there and let them know. And they fixed mine pretty quick. I mean, we still have a little bit of issue, but they fixed mine pretty quick.
Oh, you emailed StreamYard before?
Right, I have. There's a need help button right down here by your bar, down at the bottom right hand corner. I'm cutting in and out. Yeah, what was
sure though? So she literally sent Stephen Stern, someone that's been convicted of doing unthinkable things to a minor.
Oh, no. Don't get it twisted. See, this is the really messed up part. He was not convicted yet, bro. He was just sitting in jail. Mind you, had he got out?
Yeah, this was before the courts and all of that. Like, if you read the emails linked on my community post, you'll see, like, she was kind of helping him to know what was going on with the court system outside of jail, like letting them know what his attorneys were doing and what these people were doing. And it felt helpful. And that's one of the things I would highlight in those notes. I don't like anything comforting to him or anything helpful to him.
He could very easily find out who she was, and she was communicating with him, talking about her daughter.
Well, and mind you, she was emailing him from what I saw. I mean, she showed it on her screen, the history in terms of the list, and it was like April 6th to like mid-July.
No, don't give two shits.
What
they didn't.
And right out the gate, she's talking about how she gave her whole government name and everything to talk to him. And I'm like, this dude ain't even convicted, and you've already give him.
Does anybody know what time they went live Eastern time?
Some ideas on how to find out who you are. What are you doing?
So on the bottom right down here, we have a husband and wife combo. Is that? I'm just trying to get the voices right here.
Yeah, I'm Cletus and Clues.
No, hold on. No, they're not husband and wife. They're too scared of an aisle way, and they won't fucking go get married.
I'm not scared. I'm not
shit.
Let's just point out what it is. I've offered to marry them, but they won't do it.
Jesus Christ.
They said,
I know somebody.
Oh yeah. When she talks to this dude, bro, she like talks about toys and like.
No, they called her a toy.
No. I'm talking about like.
No, I do. Am I wrong? Is anybody who's read the emails in here able to verify? They did talk about toys like Tamagotchis and shit like that, but I don't remember ever reading allegedly calling Maddie his toy. Somebody, I could have missed it. So if you've read the emails, please let me know.
The conversations they have, like playing Tamagotchi, like stupid, like she literally tries to like talk to him like she has a child mindset.
Yeah, they called Maddie a toy.
I know.
Who I know who called Maddie a toy. Hold on. Fuck. I ain't got time to be doing research to correct y'all shit. I can run my mouth to correct it, but y'all making me actually have to go and do research. Is Chasen in here? Can somebody? AS said, why would you break your favorite toy? Was she talking about a toy or was she talking about Maddie? Because they were talking about toys in the email. Well, they brought up the dachshund at the end, but he denied it basically. She did in her stream. Okay, now see, that's why I said outside of reading the emails themselves, it helps to hear the story and what was said when reading the emails. Ugh, that's so gross. Her toy. And oh, that's right, because she said the police, she said that on my panel. She said that because the police, that's right. Because she said the police did the same thing with Jen Soto in their interrogation. Or with Stefan one. It might have been with Stefan during his interrogation. Yeah, that's gross. That baby was not a toy.
Oh my.
That
is not good.
Like feeding the ego clip from Hartley's right in the back. You're
good. We got the answers, Jason. I was trying to find out what she said in regards to Maddie being a toy because I don't recall reading anything in the emails where she called Maddie a toy or referred to Maddie a toy. But they said that when she was reading them and going over it, she said that. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. I'm suspicious because they said tonight they just want to read the good stuff in the email, so they're going to skip around and lose context, of course.
You can play any of them. Hartley's got clips of it. Hers talking in her own words. That's old girl in her own fucking words saying out of her own mouth that she was feeding his ego. Absolutely, she does. This is shit out of her own mouth. They're saying nobody
She
else
did say
We're
that
in the back.
Yeah, she mirrors him a lot, man. In these first emails that I've seen, just
this is the part that Nunya was talking about, where he was kind of trying to think about it psychologically, like think about it other than the creepiness of it,
kind of relate to levels, and
Right.
But then the ego feeding starts happening. Like I started seeing that progress.
Bro, with respect, just with all the respect I have, you're giving her too much credit. Now, this is psychosis, fucking.
I agree that it could be something like that. There is a psychological standpoint to the whole situation. I know allegedly said that she was, going into it from a psychological standpoint, but I think that standpoint can be had over the whole situation. Shit.
Crazy shit. This ain't no feeding his ego. Come on. That's just like, okay, feeding his ego, but it's $94 for a hoodie. And then you don't tell anybody that you actually have a Pinterest account as well where you're selling stuff for Maddie. And then you don't tell anybody that you and your husband have an account with a misogynist, anti-feminist, anti-government, crazy religious group that you run with behind the scenes.
Now, does any of this merch money with Maddie go to anything to do with Maddie ever at all?
So in the listing, it says all profits are donated, but it doesn't say to who. And I want to know, are you giving that sick son of a bitch money into his commissary off of the merch you're selling for Maddie? We need receipts, guys.
Well, by result, if she can't prove that it's going to something for Maddie, then it's got to be going somewhere. Even if it's paying her light bill, that means she has more money in her pocket. So therefore, that money wouldn't be going to something. So yeah, by default, if you cannot prove that you're putting that money towards anything to do with the victim, then by default, yes, some of it is getting to.
He's still fucking talking. God damn. Let me say something about that. He is trying to connect allegedly speculating's husband to Brittany's husband.
To the person.
Bro, corrupt. This is dark. This is darker and deeper than I actually thought it was. To the point where she's making a munch. This is the.
Yeah, it is. And unfortunately, y'all don't understand or know, but you're allowing the drama to push it out more.
Definition of what grifting is.
It's beyond that, though. Bro.
Victim vulture, bro. There's a victim fucking vulture, bro. There's a victim vulture.
No, none of that. This is.
That's true, Peg. That is absolutely true. They could be standing up for pedos and murderers right now and not even fucking know.
Psychotic. This is the woman that would invite you to dinner and go to the police and say you did things and you spent 20 years in prison. This is the woman that would put an ounce of H and some dog food in your trunk. Yeah.
Bro, what the fuck? The type of woman that would put an ounce of heroin in dog food? That's you, bro. You're the only animal murderer in this sector.
That's the type of woman she is. I don't care what anybody says. I don't give a damn. My opinion. If you talk to a PDO, you'll do anything. I don't care.
I
mean, that's a pretty form.
So this is what Nunya was talking about. They kind of seem embarrassed by him, and they should be. This is how he will always be.
I'm on that note, but I just,
Let me ask you something, Elevated Truth. What do you think should be the consequence of her? Should the channel be removed? Should she have to go door to door just like Stephen Stearns does to let her neighbors know that she's capable of enabling and giving money to people that are pieces of shit? Like, what can I know what we're doing? I know you've done your job. Queen Bee's done her job, but what is the ultimate consequence of this?
Well, I got a question for you. Do you prefer diesel or gasoline powered engines?
My work truck's diesel, man.
Okay, well then, personally, I think anybody who associates any way to mentally stimulate someone of that caliber deserves the same type of wood chipper. In theory, okay, theory.
In Minecraft world, I see what you're saying.
Okay, so wouldn't it have been something if the oxygen tank would have just blew up?
Right. Because to me, you're just a walking time bomb for the next victim to be found. I'm sorry, your mind is in a place that represents that type of thought and ideology. Listen,
that's my point. That's my whole point, Pix, and that's why I feel like this is exploiting Maddie further, because there's nothing to do about it now. It happened a year ago. She can catch her heat. She can do her apologies again, but outside of that, there's nothing anyone can do other than read the emails, listen to the live streams, familiarize yourself with them and what to look out for in the future so that you don't take part in the exploitation. Outside of that, there's nothing we can do right now. This is just wanting to create a hate mob.
I've been around a lot of really people in my life. All right. I can only speak from personal experience, and people can say, oh, he's crazy. He's too hyper. He's too this. No, I just know what being a victim and becoming a warrior is. And you won't ever do that to me or around me for as long as I'm living on this earth. And that's on God. That's on everything.
Well, we got like Megan's Law, right? What if we were able to make like
it's not illegal. Like it's not illegal. Like, it's morally fucked up, right? But there is no Megan Law or Maddie Law that can come from this, because her emailing him was not illegal.
But for the support of those type people, you know what I mean? You have Megan's Law and then you have the support law or something like that. Like, man, because we need to know. We need to know.
Well, corrupt. Let's be real. It sounds like you violated was it Son of Sam law?
Well, in the state that it was in, it's actually illegal for her to use the image, name, or any of the above without the written consent of the parents. Illegal, like highly illegal.
It's not showing me anything, Madison.
How they getting around that?
I don't know. I guess the Attorney General would have to give an answer to that.
There's too many things that come up under that.
That's something that probably might be pressed. The issue pressed a little bit on that.
I ain't gonna lie. There's not a lot of people worse than JLR investigates, and I think we might have found one.
Oh, please. No. Not even close. Doesn't even touch JLR's bad behavior.
Bro.
Well, we got Puddin, aka Snack Pack, in the chat, trying to tell you guys that you remember when they sued me. You guys remember when I had that frivolous lawsuit against me from
yeah.
So a year and a half. Well, yeah, a year later. Well, we closed in September, but now they're saying that I'm scamming all these millions of dollars and shit. So she wants to let you guys know that I'm a scammer. So she wants you guys to be informed.
Okay, Madison.
Right now in the chat that they're saying I scam millions of dollars when you know what I'm saying, all my shit's on the docket.
Nobody said you scammed millions of dollars. You definitely scammed over 100,000 though.
Listen, we know for a fact who was in right or wrong when it comes to Dog the Bounty Hunter and Bullhead Betty. I'm from Bradenton, Florida. I'm from the same place Betty's from. I knew about Betty before YouTube. I know that she was like one of those activists. She was so fake right wing. She's not really right wing.
Snack Pack needs you to see these though, New Age. She needs you to see these new videos on me, because we got a fucking stanky prancer trying to make videos and say I'm a scammer. She needs you to see this, all right, bud?
All right, but hold on. But
he ain't trying to make videos. They're actually putting out videos of your words in your own words.
Chat hardcore right
now. but you know what? You're not, Queen Bee. You're not a sympathizer.
Hey.
They do. They love it.
Yeah, this is the most important thing. And if we call this true crime or whatever, this is the most important thing that I've seen in a while when it comes to awareness. People need to know that there's a YouTuber out here that literally was messaging Stephen Stearns. Like when you
there's a YouTuber out here that was literally messaging Stephen Stearns. I say, yeah, bring awareness to it. But the hate behind it isn't necessary, because there's nothing the hate behind it will do.
When you read true crime, you cover
nothing positive, at least.
For Stephen Stearns, you know how horrible this case is. This is like one of the worst things ever.
Yeah, man, this is a horrible case. You know, we dealing with a really bad case right now.
Yeah, instead of dealing with a chomo, predator, we got to come in and, tell you guys I'm a terrible person. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't bad at all. Like, come on.
I greatly appreciate it. If you would let me hold $20, I'd appreciate it even more.
Hey, I got you, bro. Hit me up at the line. I got you. I got millies over here from, you know what I'm saying? I got you. Hey, our community comes through. Do we not?
Hey, Angie.
Our community. Hey, you can't say we're scamming. Our community comes the fuck through.
Hold on. Let's talk about something real quick. Let's just, because I got to shout out to my squad. I know this is y'all shit, but I got it.
Yeah.
All right, listen. So today, what we was hearing people being real shady and real shiesty at Granny's watching, a single mother being sued by God and everybody else right now about her getting money donated. And I'm a real petty motherfucker, right? Now, me and Granny ain't always seen. Me and Granny ain't always seen eye to eye. Matter of fact, a lot of
you're not looking at the screen. I need you to.
The things that has happened was because of a conversation me and Granny had. However, here's the difference. It was 3 years almost ago that all this stuff happened, right? You want me to be mad at a woman 3 years later? I'm not made like that. On top of that, I'm sitting here watching y'all attack her, take money out of her kid's mouth. She has to feel bad about taking her kids to
you're mad at Jay 3 years later.
A water park. Okay, because you got petty people that want to sue her, not because she's wrong, but to milk her of all.
Oh, JD Delay looking ass, want to be JD Delay. It's the off-brand. It's the T-Moo version.
Money. So here's the thing. I said, all right. Now my channel does decent sometimes. I mean, we're a small little channel, 40 people according to them, all old women that I've brainwashed. But anyway, so we decided, I said, you know what? Y'all don't send shit to me today. No gifted memberships, no kicks. Y'all give me Granny's payouts.
Yes. Tripper. looking for lessons in the past is helpful, not making threats against people. And he absolutely has been making threats and allegedly speculating. Should absolutely be protecting herself right now, in my opinion.
90 minutes later, it was $5,663 straight to her today, and not for court, not for nothing else. Whatever the fuck she wants to do with it, and we don't need a single goddamn receipt. Sorry.
Who's going after that lady?
That
lady.
Listen, that's what, and you know what? That's the thing. You ain't gonna come back 2 years later and try to be like, I need my $188.
I know. See, this is why we can't have nice things. These trash bags got to ruin everything.
Bro, how you gonna come back and ask for some fucking money for a frivolous lawsuit? You fucking
All right.
support.
For real, let me go ahead and do this because it would be wrong if I didn't. You had Crime Chronicles community in here. You had tell me, nah, we don't want to be a part of that. Dark side, green side anymore.
She'll go into a direction of where the person's people get it wrong. We always come back. Like we never see people come back.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, I can't get up here and stand it on something that I
pussy. Look at him.
We can't hear you, Truth.
Meow, 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 meow.
Come back.
Meow, 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 meow.
Bro, like,
meow, 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 meow.
I can't get up here and stand it on something that I don't feel more.
Over, make him come over, just throw the stuff, thumbs up, show some love, and give him a like. You know what I'm saying?
They did that. Yeah, a lot of
people that's what we do. We bounce our chats from chat to chat too. Like,
no, he's burnt out. I would say the only one out of the three doofuses up here that isn't burnt out is Clue. She's just wretched, but she's not burnt out.
With the chats, we redirect. You know what I mean? Like, it's called redirected. You know.
Yep. Yeah. Drop all their social. Drop everyone's link in the chat. Y'all, the moderators. You know, if we.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Thank you. On panel. I know she's watching. Oh yeah. Please.
Slug looking person with a belly button the size of an atomic.
Hell, he had to bring me up.
Buffalo Hunters involved. Yeah, this is the same people that
it's creepy.
Said they were going to send.
He kept asking me last night, why don't you tell the people who I am? Why don't you tell them you know me? I'm in the Discord saying, Nunya, who the fuck is he? Why is he saying this? This is creepy.
Got Buffalo Hunters to come arm my wife, and that's a good way for you to go hang.
That's a lie too.
So fuck around, find out, get you some of that with the Buffalo Hunter. Anyway,
she would be so lucky. Any man is an upgrade to this.
No, I don't know where that dude he came hot right there, Corrupt.
Yeah, man. He's been ready to cook since he hit that link, bro. Hey, I'm here for it, though. I'm here for it, man. Like,
why does no men challenge you, Elevated Truth? I don't see no men wants no smoke with you, huh?
It's not even about that.
It's not that they don't want smoke with him. It's that when you know him and you see how much he lies and contradicts himself, it's kind of just like pointless. Like, for instance, Sinner doesn't even pay him any attention. Hooves doesn't pay him any attention. You know, it's like there's no need to. He's dumb.
Because the men that come into that sector get run out by these fucking angry white privileged women. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. You can't sit here and tell me.
Yeah, he's a white privileged dude constantly talking about white privileged women. Shut the fuck up, pussy.
I can't use the word RETA or RD. You know what I'm saying? But then you can sit with someone that uses the N with the hard R as a nickname. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You got another white woman over there saying, oh, her son's in prison for murder.
Hey, why you spilling this tea over here? Why you spilling this tea on Jay? Are you going to spill the same tea on Truth and the shit she said in JB Gunners? Surely you're going to hear him talk about it.
Innocent person, mind you. And he got done so wrong. But, you know, at the end of the day, you know, she was a good mom. No, you weren't. No, you weren't. This is the type of people that are now standing up for the woman we're talking about. Just to give you an idea of the class. This is also a woman. You ready for this? Hold on to your seats, gentlemen. This is still the same woman that did cam videos live with her mother sexually, her birth mother. We're dealing with about, bros, three things: my penis, me and assless chaps, and I mean, really, I'm back to my penis again because that seems.
And he said people only care about three things with him: his penis, his assless chaps, and then his penis. I promise you, none of us bitches are worried about
Show me
that.
How devotion tastes. You go get in the corner, and you go be a good little boy. How about that?
We got alpha men, baby, and them not being on here yelling at women and arguing and women's drama is proof in itself. It's enough said.
To be their biggest conversation. I told them all you got to do is go pay that $24.99. Why the fuck y'all keep asking questions?
Ew.
It is, bro.
Ronnie Blue Eyes, where you at, man? Ronnie Blue Eyes, man. We got to get on that.
You're gonna be more disappointed that you spent $24.99 on that, but that's on you.
Hey, I mean,
I wouldn't spend 24 fucking cents on it.
Sometimes, education is never free.
Right?
All the haters on your dick, they might as well go pay for it.
Gross.
I would rather they spit once or twice. This shit's getting raw.
All right, come on.
Spit on that thing. Not that thing, but that thing.
Now.
Thank you.
What?
No, we want to hear these emails. Let's go. Let's keep listening.
Yeah, 1 second. I'm about to go back in and start reading them in a second. You guys got me pumped. I started smoking.
Yeah, I heard what he said.
I'm gonna play.
Yeah, I heard what he said to Brantley. I gotta let this play. Tony's calling.
I'm also, after I read a couple, and this is gonna be multiple lives because there's a lot of emails. Listen, she didn't just get out. There's like over 100 in this Google Drive.
Bro,
this is crazy.
Yeah. I only think I got to the bottom of it. Honestly, I just kept scrolling for about like 3 minutes and was like, all right, man.
Wait till you see the FOIA.
I'm fucking done with you.
Wait till y'all talking about 100. Y'all ain't even seen no FOIAs returned yet. What y'all talking about?
It's crazy.
Interesting.
Man.
Elaborate.
No, I won't.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, I want to put the Harley video too of how she clipped her and sped it up. I don't know. Can we get a strike from that though?
No, those are Harley's.
I know. B's like, bro, if you don't shut the fuck up, embarrassing us.
People can use them. Yeah, you can have her channel link and you play whatever you want off her channel. I just dropped the link in the chat. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that.
She's a horrible.
Why is she bossing them around? The dude around? Are you talking about the panel host or are you talking about Truth? She bosses Truth around on this panel specifically because she's the one that brought him over here. She's the one that got them, linked up.
Person, don't follow her channel. I'm joking. I love Harley. Do not make listen. Don't make another one of those videos. Yes. Listen, she made me look like an anorexic fucking lion in the video today. What do you mean?
I don't even want to hear that. She turned me into an orangutan, bitch.
Well, that tracks.
Made me as dang. Well, hold on a minute. She made me a fish, I think.
Well, that tracks too.
You know what? I hope so. Bethany.
We're making sense here. We're getting somewhere.
Back in the reading. That corrupt?
What's up?
Yeah, and she needs to make sure everybody knows it, right?
Look. See, here we go. Here we go again.
What happened?
I don't know. I think
sound cut out. He probably just going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? And mine does the shit. That's how I know.
Wait, y'all talking to me?
Inside and outside. No, we talking about Plug. He was outside smoking. We can't.
Do you know where we left off?
We've been there.
All right, man. We're about to get deep. How?
It would be like, yeah, you would have to cross to pay for all your sins, right? So and in the Bible it talks about it. One sin.
Look at this doofus down here raising his hand. Oh my God!
No, man.
I've always had a problem with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look at him with his hand
that
raised.
Bother me. Like, so you mean to tell me if I
just have my hand up because y'all really just hit the wrong topic at the right time. This is awesome.
I was speaking.
I was gonna say you being rude as hell.
I know the fuck.
Well, because he said something that was interesting, right? And
I was commenting on it.
I can't hear him.
Tell him, because I mean that's true. They were talking.
I can't hear him then. My bad.
Yeah, he just can't hear you. He didn't mean to, that one. And was it Cletus, right? Go ahead. He just couldn't hear you.
Sorry.
Well, I'm just saying, that's something I've always struggled with personally, because I'm like, you mean to tell me that if I curse or something, you know what I mean, or don't treat my body like a temple and I smoke weed or something?
Okay, why are we even talking about all that? We're fast forwarding.
I'm smoking some reefer or something, man. It's not a sin. Real sin. The law of, the question would go on anyway, and there would be a stigma. That's a great question, Plug.
But I suppose it's
the support, man. Like that's what everything involving this dude's case, it all comes back to this.
See, look, you can see what I highlighted. I appreciate your candor. This was a easiest way for us ADHD peeps to do it. That was kind of like a way of showing, he's finding familiarity with allegedly speculating. Him complaining about being all alone all the time sucks, and just those things like that is what I highlighted.
Like I have a little girl that same age. Well, next week she will be that age on the 26th. And bro,
you know what's crazy? Bro, this is so like fresh, bro. Sunday, April 6th, 2025.
It did, and then Truth tried to put his preacher shit into it.
It's only a little bit over a year. Like this is.
I gotta pick and
crazy.
choose what we cover, y'all, because we still got another stream to cover.
Up. He told us that in the state of Florida is hiding him. Actually, if they hear this right now, they're going to move him. They'll have to move him again. He has to be hidden. When TV and movies depict the hardships of being in the box, is anybody else talking to? I don't know.
No,
The way
good,
that this StreamYard is going, bro.
No, you good. Man. I'm not hearing anybody else.
We lost Elevated Truth, man. Dude, he was going off, dude.
God.
Yeah, he was cooking, man. He was cooking. We appreciate. If he doesn't come back up here, man, we definitely appreciate.
Yeah, I wanted to hear what he said after
He was burning, man. He was burning.
Couple were talking because look, he said something about how
Yeah,
y'all just hit this on. He was about to. What did he say? What did he say?
Well, yeah, I have a feeling
The
it was something
right
about.
topic at the wrong time or something.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
There's a great topic at the road. Oh yeah, he's about to
Something
go.
about the stigma of having it in the church. Like, yeah, it was. I was interested to know what the hell.
He's got a lot of
background.
background. He's got a lot of background.
You gonna regret that.
On that.
Okay, yeah, I got
You gonna regret that shit.
a fair share of it myself. Yeah.
So he says it right
Not
here.
only that, but he's real fucking sick of bullshit
Hey,
being called out
Spudler.
and, deflecting and distracting going on here instead of focusing on this bullshit right here.
So when TV and movies depict the hardships of being in the box,
That right there, her saying that right there shows her tactic in this and covering this and bringing attention to it.
But he's real fucking sick of bullshit being called out and, deflecting and distracting going on here instead of focusing on this bullshit right here.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
so when TV and movies depict the hardships of being in the box, solitary, and isolated confinement. So yeah,
All right.
there you
let
go,
me
right there.
fast
He was in
forward.
the was old court. Some people, especially some. See, there we go. I told y'all, bro. Never tried to use before, and surprise, surprise, I kind of suck at drawing. LOL. To be fair, I only have a black ballpoint pen to work with, but still, it's like it's trying to use these muscles.
I don't
you've
care
never
to
used.
give Stefan any word. I don't care. Like, they're talking, and that's part of the problem. Like, they're talking about, allegedly speculating, giving him a voice. And I feel like speaking these words that he typed out loud, not just reading them yourself, but speaking them out loud, is absolutely giving Stefan a voice. And I don't want to participate in that. So we're going to keep fast forwarding until they're done with that. I can tell by what they're saying at the bottom.
To me by my family. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think someone on this panel earlier this month.
He should.
Right here.
But it still counts as far as I'm concerned. There is a book cart that offers 2 books a month to check out, but the rest is all books sent to me by my family. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think someone on this panel earlier said that she bought him some books.
Yeah, that trash bag 3 down from you.
Yeah, she sent him like a recipe book.
No, she did not. That was his father. That is a lie.
Wow. I think that's one way to an inmate's heart right there. That's what she was trying to do.
And I don't think they let him have it.
I'm
sorry.
I think I must have about or close to 70 to 80 books by now.
See, that
about
was
40
just
of them
a blatant fucking lie. Because the first emails she was showing, allegedly speculating was showing, was between Stefan and his dad, Chris. And in those emails, Chris was talking about sending him a recipe book. Among
my property,
among other books, of course, but it wasn't allegedly speculating. That was his fucking father. You dumb twat.
storage currently. The rest are in my property bag and myself. I understand the falling asleep while reading thing, but when it's all you have to do, it gets a lot easier to power through. And yes, books are almost always better than the movie version, especially Ready Player One. The book was way better. So different from the movie. There's one movie that I will say I like better than the book.
I'm sorry. I don't want to give him that.
Dad killing the cat and all that.
But your pet Starling is a
her coming a mile away, and
he knew she was a YouTuber and things that we had back then. Kids these days don't even know. We were the last generation that remembers MTV. This sounds like this is like an interview. It's almost like he's begging.
That's kind of what she claimed to be doing, is trying to get information from him. So yeah, it was kind of like an interview for a little bit.
Looked her up. He knew she was a YouTuber, and now he's kind of just like giving her a fucking PG-13 Zane Lowe interview.
that is exactly what I said. I think this dude spotted her.
Yeah, the fact that she thinks that it was allegedly speculating that sent books to Stefan, or a book, to me lets me know she didn't read the fucking emails at all.
mile away and played her ass just like if she was the next victim. That's the way I see it.
And we were the last generation. Oh, my bad, Blue.
I was just saying, well said. Good point.
Yes, sir. And we're the last generation that remembers MTV still having actual music video right there. I love that show too. Also, it sounds like you also progressed to go.
I'm not giving him
a whole lot when she knows that they.
Interesting.
See, the problem is she selectively picked emails that they had in terms of what she presented, and you can see that when, like, on her streams when she shows the whole list of them, and then she only did like 5 live streams covering them, and she talks a whole lot when she's presenting them, and there's no way she went through them all. In fact, there was one she pulls up on the screen and starts reading, and she goes, well, "Wait, we already read that one," and she had. But
that's true, which is what drove me to put these emails in order in which they happened, because she was all over the place showing them. Like Cleta said, something she thought she showed, but she never showed. So anytime I seen an email put up on her screen, I screenshotted it and saved it. And then I went through ChatGPT. I made it transcribe. Then I made it put it on white background. And then I had to make it save as a photo so that I could add it to the Google Drive.
Never comes back to it.
Okay, so let me ask you then. So this no.
Who didn't read the emails? I haven't. Oh, Clue. I've read the emails, but the fact that she thinks that it was allegedly that sent him books when it was really his dad, to me, that means like you was paying half-ass attention.
Nobody FOIA'd it? This is from her dropping it?
This is so. What happened was she was.
You're good, armbands.
Right? And she had told everybody, I guess, that it was a friend of hers that was emailing him and then sending her everything. And then what the story I understand it is the lady that was that's in with his mama.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues is the fact that this was before trial.
Found out about it and got all the information of her and was about to expose her. And
before court, he doesn't have trial.
She starts freaking out, right? Like she has a complete come apart on his ass. And,
if I'm not mistaken, he pled.
I think the best I can tell, my opinion, when that happened, she decided to tell everybody it was her and then start handpicking what she was going to share with her community to try and not look like what it was. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, if you can keep control of it, you know what I mean? Like you've already been lying and everything. And
Timu JD down here. He's back.
As you can. I see that.
Well,
I think the thing with the tablet too, man, is that it has to go on a docking station, like, you know what I mean? So many times in the day or at the end of the day or something like that. And it's basically how they go through your tablet and look at what you've been doing and all that as well. I'm pretty sure it charges all that.
Oh, they can see that on their end, bro. I don't think they have to take it. They could charge. Wade Wilson was charging every county's different in Florida. He was in Lee County jail, but he was charging
That's true, Tripper. Just because you can read them publicly doesn't mean you should. Or just because you can, if it's not good for your mental health, doesn't mean you should.
So they get the clear see-through chargers.
Let me drop their link.
I've heard other people talk about they've had to put theirs on docking stations.
Really? Maybe you could be right about that.
That link I just posted is to YouTube Streets channel.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to check them in. Sometimes you are able to. I mean, allegedly, I've heard that's how it works.
Yeah.
True, Tripper. Now I see what you're saying.
Things, but he's definitely.
You can read them all day long. Doesn't mean you comprehend them. And if you don't comprehend them, you probably shouldn't try making a movement with them. You know,
getting it, not getting it. You know, like it's going somewhere.
Can I ask y'all a question? Well, I guess y'all are headed toward it. So never mind. Y'all haven't got there yet. I'll wait.
It's gross.
No, go ahead, man.
Well, I mean, here's my thing.
And I say the emails are gross because I don't like that motherfucker being comforted in any ways. I don't like him being assisted or helped with his court stuff in any ways. Those are the things that I find gross about it. Having the conversations about the toys and Disney and stuff like that is gross, but it's not. To me, it's more it's more so the comforting aspect of it. He doesn't deserve not one tiny inkling ounce of comfort. He should feel like a piece of shit. He should think he's a piece of shit. He should know he's a piece of shit. He should know he's worthless. I don't think he should be told to have a good day, have a good night, hope you sleep well, hope you enjoyed your hot meal. I don't think he deserves any of that. So when I say the emails are gross, that's what I mean. When they say the emails are gross, they try to make it seem like they were in a couple relationship. And I didn't gather that. There was some flirting, but it wasn't like what they try to make it seem.
Y'all were saying something earlier, and I apologize. I couldn't hear the other person talking on my end, so I apologize for speaking over you. But you know, this forgiveness thing, man. I got a real problem with this forgiveness thing, right? Because the Bible tells us to forgive as God forgives. But God tells us that the only way that we can get forgiveness is to come to him and repent to our sins. So if someone doesn't come and actually repent for their sins to you, then you have no justification, need, or right to give forgiveness.
Who
Well, and
cares?
there is going to be a judgment day,
right?
You know, like whether
All
we
right.
forgive them or not, bro.
We're gonna fast forward because sheesh.
You get off here, okay, man?
All right, 10-4, sounds good. Messaging back, respond. I wanted to wait there. Corrupt.
Hold on.
I don't know if you can see.
Check streets.
All right, Truth's gone again. Now it's just them.
His bitch ass.
Now it's just them up here reading the emails and giving their opinions and their commentary, which is how it should have been.
Spill them up.
Oh,
my bad, y'all. I couldn't hear shit. I felt like I was talking over motherfuckers. My apologies.
No, man. StreamYard sucks. Go ahead, bro. We actually really interested in this. So how far
repent these nuts
is the Sebastian Rogers comment?
I mean, to tell you exactly where it is, man, I don't know. When you get to the point where you are right now,
probably also shouldn't ask him about Sebastian Rogers because he likes to come out here and tell people he knows things about the case that makes him start wildly speculating and theorizing. He's also come up with his own weird theories.
Feel how your mind's feeling right now?
Yeah, it's a lot.
You forget from there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
B. Tim got a backbone, but because of his career, he stays anonymous. They always trying to dox him to kill his career, right? So you got B. Tim always attacked. You got Cletus, the dude that was just up here.
B. Tim always attacked. B. Tim attacks and gets hit back. It just is what it is.
Constantly attacked. Mind you,
Cletus is never attacked because nobody gives a fuck about them two anymore.
Their daughter, his stepdaughter, Clue's daughter, her essay was brought on and used against Clue as a weapon, even though Clue.
And then she weaponized it as well. Don't forget to tell them that now. Don't forget that part.
Had the dude thrown in prison for what he did to her daughter, right? Man. But for like 2.5 years, they've tried to make Clue out to be the problem, when in fact she's the mother that cared more about her daughter than a piece of shit dude. Not something that these women have been able to do in their own personal lives.
How do you know what these women have been able to do in their personal lives? You don't know anyone on here other than Clue. So what the fuck are you even talking about?
Opinion. Let me throw that out there. Sue me if you want to.
Yeah, I mean, look at Maddie's mama, man. There's a lot of moms that let a lot of things go just because they don't want to be lonely or they love.
Armbands.
Whatever the reason may be.
That's what it turned into.
A lot of moms let a lot of things fly, man. So, you know, every mother should stand up for their child.
Too, Bethany.
Any means necessary.
Well, okay, so y'all asked me a question just a second ago. Can y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
you. So I'm gonna read something to you. I had to go to my picture, so I didn't know if you'd be able to hear me. But y'all asked about the Sebastian Rogers reference. Okay. So let me read it directly to you. On July 18th, 2025, in a live titled, quote, 10 parentheses, Jack and Lily's grandmother finally speaks, exclamation point, capital letters for the following, unreleased emails in capitalization with Stefan, end quote. At timestamp 4 hours, 5 minutes, 48 seconds, she reads the following, quote, there is a terrible divide in the true crime community on YouTube and TikTok over a currently missing teen from Tennessee named Sebastian. Now, mind you, Sebastian's case and Maddie's case was going on at the exact same time.
Okay.
She says, taking over on currently missing teen from Tennessee named Sebastian. People are going crazy over it. You ready for this? Y'all ready for this, guys? And I just don't get it.
And that's bad. Why is that bad? I don't get why people act crazy with these cases either. I don't understand why people decide to get involved with the parents of missing children either. I totally understand that statement. And people are going crazy in the Sebastian Rogers case, and I just don't get it. Oh my God, crucifier.
End of quotation.
Whoa.
Stearns does not appear to respond to the reference. This is the only email that was able to be found so far before FOIA's that mentions Sebastian directly. Why are you talking to someone in jail on charges he was with all the evidence against him about a missing autistic child from Tennessee?
That was a clickbait.
Yeah, that's like what's that TV show, Mindhunter or whatever?
Yeah, trying to let them know that
Y'all are getting too kind, bro.
What sexual?
Which she was very honest with him about her intentions of wanting to find stuff out from him. Like, even though she consoles them or has these conversations with them, she does still in the email say, like, this is, I hope one day I can release some of this information.
Reason why would she do this if you're thinking that way? I don't know.
Man, I don't know. Why did the Manson women follow Manson?
Yeah. No,
Manson
we
never took
agree. We
anybody.
agree she wants them. I agree.
Wade Wilson have Wade wives.
No, I agree with that. I just don't know about that comment itself. I don't know.
I
What do
agree,
you mean?
Remy.
Can you explain that a little bit so I can understand?
So the way that she's like leading them, like she's clickbaiting them with Sebastian Rogers to maybe. Well, then I'm wrong because look, she would already put this video out. I mean, I got to remember this happened a year ago, so it doesn't even make sense what I'm saying. So continue.
Well, I mean, I get what you're saying. Maybe like leading the
She
witness.
did put the videos out a year ago.
Saying,
this isn't new.
Okay, but you're talking from an investigator's point of view. This bitch ain't an investigator, bro.
Neither are you.
No, obviously.
And then she's talking about, she's like,
Neither are you. So why the fuck are you asking Chris Proudfoot the questions you're asking? You're not an investigator either. So condemn her for doing what she did by emailing Stephen Stearns, but ignored the shit y'all have done with Sebastian Rogers? It's all bullshit, in my opinion. It's all fucked up.
using the read technique. Sit the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, here's my question. Did allegedly speculating tell people she was in law enforcement? Did allegedly speculating tell people that she was a forensic scientist that works with law enforcement in the Sebastian Rogers case? Did she say that she did any of that in Maddie's case? Did she claim to be those things in Maddie's case? I don't think she did, but you did, pussy, in Sebastian Rogers' case.
That's like me that's like me saying I'm in the middle of this conversation with you, and I do the classic.
Yeah, it's all.
What is that?
Up.
That's the old. That's
it's all fucked up.
The old nana nana bobo.
Yeah, you taking the power. Yeah, you
right. So if someone has already a story put together, you see a detective go. A normal person would be like, "What the fuck did you just do?" But someone trying to stick to a story will just bypass it and keep talking.
Blah blah blah.
Bro, we trying to play catch up ball over here, man. Like, what the hell going? Like there's so much just wickedness involved in this.
Yes, there's so much wickedness involved in this. I agree.
I ain't gonna lie,
it's wicked right through it.
I went back and watched.
What weirdo wants to know about a 15-year-old and what he was going through with his growing up and his sexuality? You're a bitch.
I'm good on all that. Yeah.
Why is he saying his? Why is he saying his? I get the question. Why would allegedly speculating want to know what Stephen Stearns did? I get the question, but why is he saying his? Maddie's a female. Was a female.
Wicked.
Right.
Oh, because you're internalizing it again. Oh, you're trauma dumping. Okay.
Through it.
I went back and watched.
What weirdo wants to know about a 15-year-old and what he was going through with his growing up and his sexuality? You're a bitch.
Unless he's talking about Sebastian Rogers, which could be the case.
All that, yeah.
Scumbag. Weirdos.
I don't think truth in here.
Yeah. Who the fuck wonders if Sebastian Rogers had sex with his mother and impregnated her? What a weird bitch to think of that. And he'll continue to blame Betty. But from my perspective, Betty did not mention anything about Katie being pregnant by Sebastian. She did not mention anything about incest with Sebastian until after Truth's theory. It came from your mind, dude. It is what it is.
I don't need to know nothing. I hear you, Plug.
We can hear you, fam.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say though, I watched the video with the mom and Sebastian.
So I give you props. I give you props for it because I've been there in the past, bro. In the moments where it's one split.
And I was angry in the minute him intervening and when Trump was shot at.
Oh, this is his excuse about the when the guy asked him if he was going to take him to dinner and he's, you know, this is that excuse.
Yeah, that's why we stay away from politics on this page.
Right. That's it. Right.
Exactly.
Two wings and I'm a felon on top. I'm a felon on top of that. So y'all say I don't even deserve my constitutional rights. So technically, we the people does not consider. But anyway, so the dude was walking around and he was kind of hassling some people. There was a dude with his young kid there, and he said some wild shit. So I walked up to him, and so I started interviewing him. And now, mind you, in his defense, I was already half cocked just by watching his demeanor, right? And so I started interviewing him, and he starts off basically saying, thank God for...
Oh, my God. Somebody over here in the chat, Strife, said, is he a crackhead?
Trump, if it wasn't for God and him...
No, Strife, he's just burnt out.
Intervening when Trump was shot at, we would all be hung in the town square.
Wow.
And I said, what you mean?
I cannot.
And he said, you know, people like you and me. And he pointed at his skin. And I said, you mean white folks? And he was like, yeah. And so, you know, my chat steadily, don't do it. Don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. So then he goes, but I'm not racist. I'm married to a Latina. I said, oh, yeah. So I happened to glance down because I'm always watching. And I noticed he ain't got no wedding ring on. And there ain't no type of fucking, you know, you got the little spot there where you can see where the sun don't hit, right? Nothing. And I said, oh, yeah. So what happened to your wedding ring? He goes, oh, I just lost it. I don't wear it no more. Now, you and I know anything about a Latino woman.
I mean, I was going to say, bro, I don't wear my wedding ring either, but my wife's not Latina.
It's not how this happened. And he swears he's got the whole video. Put it up, pussy. Let us see the whole video, because that is not how it happened.
Okay, like I said, if you know anything about a Latino woman,
look at none of you over here.
You are wearing
shit.
something. Her name, you wear it, or her fist. All right, it is what it is. So when I said that, he goes, "Oh no, I lost it," or something along those lines. And then he goes, "You know, I'm married to a Latino," and then says like the three most basic Spanish words you would know. So you know, my bullshit meter had already hit enough. Right. And I said, and then when I asked him about his ring, he looks at me and he goes, "Why? You want to take me out to dinner?"
Oh,
he's trying to be JD.
And I said, "Bro, let me just tell you real quick. You let that shit come out your mouth again, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. Don't do that shit."
That's not how.
That's me telling you. You've crossed the line. Don't do that shit again.
Are we getting loud at this point, or
not even at this point? Not even at this point. All right. He looks at me and he goes, "What? You want to take me out to dinner?" So I go to do what I said I was gonna do until I realized there's like 12 DC cops just staring.
Wait.
All right, like there's police everywhere, federal agents everywhere. It's literally at the gate to get in to the event. You feel what I'm saying? We're not on a side road. We're not where nobody is. We're at like where the exit is to the whole event happening. And so instead of making a dumbass decision and ended up in jail in DC, which by the way, I wouldn't suggest it, I used my mouth. I said what I wanted to say. Yeah. I got loud, whatever. And now at the end of it, I said something that was a little bit of
at the end of it, he lied to the police.
Misleading. And I was angry in the moment, which was something along the lines of, "Don't tell me to do something," or whatever. He said, "Suck my dick," is what he said. But I said he said something else, right? I said it as he said it somewhat way else. So it made it look like I was lying. Cool.
You were lying. You absolutely fucking lied to the police.
But by that point,
he's always the victim, always the martyr in every situation.
I didn't give a fuck what you or that camera thought.
Right.
So anyway, long story short, then they get this whole story they put together. This is a poor old man. Mind you, this dude is like 3 years older than me. He just has got to be smoking a lot of crack.
Us white people don't claim him.
So he ain't no old man, right? He ain't no fucking handicapped person. He was a drunk Republican motherfucker. I'm sorry, far right wing.
You're muted on your kick real quick if you want to unmute yourself on kick. Got your back.
Rookie.
Saw you mean?
Yeah,
we hear you. So anyway, this is so fucking stupid because it takes away from like the point of what all this is, right? And I know you asked, so I'm gonna answer. But long story short, I got into a yell back and forth. Police came between us. I said some bullshit, whatever. Now, after this took hold and it started going around, like YouTube didn't even touch it. It was other shit that touched it, right?
Yeah, we all seen this happen, and everything he's saying right here is a lie.
They got a little clip of it. Now, mind you, I got the whole thing because it's my live. I stepped away from social media for 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, went and saw some professional help, got on some medicine because I felt like the way I saw myself was not the way that I needed.
Marlena says, shit, I don't even claim him as the same species. Hell no, baby. That's just dark. That's just dark, gross, all of it.
So when I come back, instead of anybody giving a fuck about that, it was, oh, you pussy, you ran away for 3 weeks. Say what you want to, but my mental health and seeing how much of an asshole I acted meant I needed to go take care of me. But these folks are so lost.
You're right. You're right there, bro. You're right there. Like, I mean, in that moment, like, you know, it's easy to lose ourselves in those moments, right? Like, that's the easy thing to do.
I agree.
The hard part is to remain stoic and to handle what we can handle with inside of us. You know what I mean? So, like,
don't you just hate it when the pants don't actually catch on fire? Yes, Zero Jules, I do.
I can't fault you at all for taking time. I mean, just acknowledging it is the right thing to do in the first place, right? Like, so
not it.
I mean, I can't knock you for taking time to try to go and better and at least
Yes,
educate
dude.
yourself somewhat on being better. You know what I mean? Like, I practice stoicism, bro. And,
We're gonna
you
switch
know, like,
over because I only got a little bit longer, and I know this is probably gonna take a little bit. But anyway, so that's the fucking panel where he's up there running his fucking mouth, being a victim, lying, and he knows these dudes don't know no better, so he took advantage of that situation, and they let him, and B did too. So, anyways, let's go over here because apparently this was right after the panel. Oh, I got to reshare it because my audio didn't go through. Hold on. Present, share screen. I'm over that other shit, but I dropped the link in the chat so y'all can go check it out if you want to watch the rest of it. UA does go up there. She's kind of just, there was nothing entertaining about her appearance on the panel. She was up there talking about Sebastian Rogers. She was being her normal cuckoo self, and then they dropped her and thanked her for coming up there. But it's not like she was doing something wild or crazy for them to drop her. They were just overhearing her. That's it. Yeah, I root for him too, Bethany. I don't like it either. Yeah, no. I mean, I can show y'all where she came up. Let's see.
I feel like people are going to be real, like, oh, it's all about him. But I don't care about your politics. I care about what's right and what's wrong. That's it. For all. Anybody who supports someone.
People?
No. Stop making sense. I don't like what this is.
Hold on. This
right?
is when chat was questioning him and they were answering.
Me, you would think that I'm a Trump guy, I'm a Republican, I'm all this, but you would be wrong. All right. Okay, I'm a man of the people and what's right. Fuck the government. All right. So
it was
but looking at me, that's what you would think. And funny, the news outlets that covered this labeled me the Trump supporter, the patriotic, it is what right.
You feel me?
Right. So that's why I say for me, I'm felon on top of that. So y'all say I don't even deserve my constitutional rights. So technically, we the people does not consist of me. Brown, and he was kind of hassling some people. There was a dude for him, and I started interviewing him, and him, and then he goes, "But I'm not." And then he goes, "You know about?" I asked him about. Not even at this point. Till I realized the least is to the whole event.
We just heard all this.
Then or whatever he said. This dude is like 3 years old. Right? Sorry. And I know you asked for my answer, but long story short, I got into a yell back and forth. Police came, the whole thing because it's my life. I stepped away from social media for 3 weeks, 2.5, 3 weeks, went and saw some professional help, got on some medicine because I felt like the way I saw myself was not the way that I needed to be acting. So,
well, you're worse today. So help, baby Jesus, help Tom Cruise.
When I come back, instead of anybody giving a fuck about that, it was, oh, you pussy, you ran away for 3 weeks. Say what you want to, but my mental health and seeing how much of an asshole I acted meant I needed to go take
a man of the people that can't vote or own a firearm. Yes, we need it.
Care of me, but these folks are so lost.
You're right. You're right there, bro. You're right there. Like, I mean, in that moment, like, you know what I mean, if you can moment as soon as you
because based on who I am today, everything you've gone through makes you who you are. Everything I've gone through, maybe my switch just is a little bit more sensitive than your switch is, or vice versa, right? So a man saying something to me like, why you want to take me out to dinner, to somebody else might sound silly. But it's someone who feels that they've healed from their childhood trauma. I'm a bigot. I don't want to walk around talking about.
No, it was the response of a homophobe, a bigot at best.
What happened to me.
Yeah, you could. But I mean, that's, you know what I mean? And I mean, there's no pain is the mother. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, at the end of the day.
So
you keep making sense, man. The channel ain't gonna do no good. You got to start,
Let me ask you, Elevated Truth. So when we get a new guest up here, I'll kind of just go on YouTube, see if we see stuff and see if we just try to learn about you a little bit. So ChatGPT says something about how you quit at one time, right? Is that true?
Quit.
Yeah, baby, he done quit 5 fucking times, all because he got caught up in some fuck shit. The first time he quit was because he couldn't stand up for his friends' racism. That's the first reason he quit.
Exactly. I've quit.
It says you quit social media, took a break, or
I did. I had a TikTok for several years, and
he didn't quit TikTok. Another correction: TikTok banned him for the same type of shit that he does now on Kick and YouTube.
During a time where I wish I was probably a better person at different points, and took a couple years off. And then when Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers from Hendersonville, Tennessee,
he loves saying his full name. Yeah, it's so strange to me.
Who went missing on September 25th into September 26th. When that happened, that's my hometown. So he's autistic. I'm autistic. Funny enough, I've been autistic my whole life, although some people seem to think it's a choice.
Yeah. TikTok quit him, much like YouTube quit his bestie.
And I mean, people in the community, they know what I'm talking about. And so it was something that hit close to home.
Yeah.
And
you were banned, bro, from Instagram, TikTok, and we see why. It's only a matter of time, my guy. Only a matter of time.
I knew some.
And I told y'all, I was feeling like, okay, nobody deserves to be pushed off the internet. Like, that was my stance at first, and then it kind of trickled down because he wasn't being as nasty, and now he's just gotten even more volatile than he did back then. So yeah, you should be removed from the internet, removed from society in general.
Somewhat of what the terrain is out there, just because when you're from Tennessee, you know Tennessee terrain. And so I started going into Cluminati's channel.
Yeah, he disappeared in February.
Normal, just person in the chat, and would call into her call-in show. Long story short, her chat convinced me to come back onto social media. I never spoke about the TikTok until it was finally exposed, because I didn't want those two things to come together.
You exposed it on Queen Bee's panel.
Because you grow and you become a different person, and you learn what being a man is over.
He never grew. He never became a different. Well, he's actually become like 10 different people.
5, 6, 7 years. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, I did take a break. Yeah.
And he hasn't learned anything.
What is camera slip gate?
Say what?
Camera slip gate?
Oh, that's the one where he quit because he couldn't stand up for his racist friend.
Camera slip gate.
Yep.
They said something to do with camera slip?
Y'all got to be more specific. Is that
I don't know.
Oh, no, hold on. I'm wrong. Let me correct myself. No, Cameragate was when he was claiming to be a forensic scientist or somebody that worked with law enforcement and had inside details to Sebastian Rogers' case. And then he had a cam slip and shut his shit down. Just completely, poof, was gone. Then he came back, was hanging out for a little while, and his friend got caught up in some racist bullshit that we all exposed. Poof, he was gone again. Then he came back and he did some more weird shit that was called out. Poof, be gone.
I have no clue. It's not really giving specific. It's saying people claim.
How crazy is that? ChatGPT is telling New Age about Cam Slipgate. How fucking ChatGPT has you pegged, bruh. And I know you're a homophobe. Don't take no offense to that, but
Elevated Truth accidentally turned his camera on during someone else's live stream.
Yeah, you're gonna keep getting trolled. I have no idea what you're talking
about. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It's too big.
It's not troll. No, yeah. It wasn't people in the chat. It was not a troll. It was ChatGPT.
So I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I see some other channels that people just go at you. I don't see anything that's like. I don't understand why does the people hate you? Like, why do you have because in the chat you have people hating too. You have a lot of.
You should watch the clips, baby. He is absolutely abusive on this internet and dangerous at this point. He went through a little phase where he was dangerous at the beginning, and then he kind of slid off a little bit, and he was doing his little veiled threats and shit. But for the most part, that kind of leveled out, and now he's back to being dangerous again because he can't get his shit together.
A lot of ops. Is it Seth Rogers people?
No, bro. Here's what it is.
Nope.
One, I don't give a fuck what any of them have to say, and that bothers them.
One, yes, you do. And it doesn't bother us. We laugh at it.
2, I don't fold to their demands, and the word no is really hard for most of them. And number 3, I'm pretty fucking petty, and
he does.
enjoy twisting the shit out of people that don't understand common sense.
He's petty and he enjoys twisting the shit out of people that don't understand common sense. Now, why the fuck are you talking to the Rooster Squad like that? Why you do that to them?
So if you're going to come at me with disrespect, you're going to get it tenfold. If you come at me respect, I'm going to give it to you tenfold.
Yeah, you'll never get respect over here. I don't really care to go to where UA came up because it was really boring. There was no point. So we're just going to move right along over here because, like I said, I've got like 37 minutes. And this is, I think, a 30-minute clip. So, and, you know, with talking and all that shit.
You know, trolls are going to be trolls. I'm glad that they took the opportunity to go in there and show themselves. Took the opportunity.
All right. So this is picking up right where we left off, baby. Yes. Here we go.
Their lives so they can try to get some attention.
You better be glad I wasn't awake, stupid.
Before you listen to anybody and you take anybody's opinion or word on anything about me, give me the same respect that you would want. And you know, do your own.
It's him. It's not us.
Research. Don't just take what someone says or a clip you see as a full story. And what you decided. What you decide. I'm not here to fucking ask you to like me. You know, I didn't come on YouTube to be somebody's friend.
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Let me pause it for a second and share Rolling Nomad's channel. It might need to buffer a little bit before I continue on. I just want the channel. Yeah, he was disrespectful to his friends. He don't even know how. You can't. He's one of those bitches you can't take in public.
I didn't come on to kick to be somebody's fucking dancing monkey. Like that's not what I'm gonna do.
It's gonna keep doing it. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if there's a quality I can lower it to. It's on auto. Let me take it down a little and see if that helps. It's not me. It's Rumble.
The dollar. Like if you're looking for that type of creator, they're out there. I mean, you can find them. Go find them. You just ain't gonna find that here. Your money, your donations, your gifted subs, that doesn't buy like some level of fucking respect.
I need to know, does it show, does he go into what happened, what Queen Bee said?
That's what these people don't understand. And the problem with these trolls is these are all people that are still running with narratives that were pushed by people who lied and have been proven to have lied. But what they did is they took this opportunity to try to push it to a whole new group of people, even though they know it's been proven to be a lie. And I don't know what was going on. I thought we were in the middle of a conversation, which I thought was going decently, even though, they were asking a lot of questions about troll shit. I still answered them. I didn't see a reason why I needed to really speak on old shit, but I'm not fucked up with speaking on shit that is what it is. Everybody's made mistakes. Everybody's fucked up. Everybody's made poor decisions. But if you want me to like speak to you on them things, I ain't gonna hide from it.
And what's weird is he left the panel normal. Like he was just like, okay, thanks for having me up. And they thanked him for being up, and then he left.
Shit, ask away. You don't know me, so feel free to ask. I don't have a problem with that. You know
okay, I'll keep watching.
The trolls try to push certain things to be asked as triggers. You feel what I'm saying? Now, when they asked about the camera slip, I didn't know they were talking about my cam slip. I mean, I don't know what I'm supposed to say about it. I had a cam slip. And once the cam slip happened, I'm like, fuck it, I might as well show my face because why not? And also because they were trying to put out pictures of a pedophile saying it was me. So
what?
You got these people out here putting out a photo that's not you while telling people it is you. And
that was totally an accidental cam slip, and he didn't do it because people were thinking he might be Clue's ex. But I mean, people were thinking that because I mean, they do favor and looks just because the bald head and everything. But
person happens to be a red dot special. I mean, you're kind of put in a position where you got to show your face. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to talk about someone's past, sure. You look far enough, you're going to find some people that don't like me. Now, as far as having ops, I ain't got no ops online. I got a bunch of bitch-made people that can't do anything better than sit behind a computer. You want to talk about ops in real life? I'm too old to be in that life anymore, so I don't worry about no ops in real life. But I'm not a badass. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a thug. I'm none of those things. I'm a man that if you put me in a position to have to defend myself, I will. And if you put my integrity on the line, I will defend it. And if you hurt children, you're going to fucking hear from me. Anything less than that, I don't give a fuck what you think about me. You don't like that I just keep it 100 and I don't fucking pander to your opinion or your feelings. Don't none of them motherfuckers pander to none of mine. So what the fuck I got to pander to theirs for? They want to dox everybody and act like it's a game. But when I talk about telling people who are pandering to fucking pedophile sips and putting their name out there, well, imagine I'm just saying it, not even doing it. These motherfuckers have actually doxed motherfuckers.
Hold on.
And why is it they're always upset at the people?
Y'all got to tell me, did I miss anything? Is there anything I need to go back that's worth going back to? I can't ask, was there anything important? Because there's nothing this motherfucker could ever say that would be important. But is there anything else? Did I miss anything I need to hear when I walked away for just a second? Before I keep playing it, let me see what y'all say. Smoke you a nubbin. Okay, keep going. All right, cool.
People that are out here causing the most hell and drama on the streets are the ones that get doxxed, and somehow their privacy matters all of a sudden. But the creator that they brought on kind of hell onto them for no reason, no, now they got to be the bigger person. Fuck you and being the bigger person. How about stop being a fuck ass and doing fuck shit, and we don't have a problem?
Well, actually, I'm just going to use allegedly speculating for this example. She did nothing to Truth. She did nothing to Truth. So he's doxing her and putting her family's business out there because he doesn't like something she did. Like, again, you're a fucking idiot.
Just keep it 100. Be yourself. Stop being a fucking liar. Don't say something happened when it happened. It's fucking bullshit. You know?
So I'm kind of lost on what he's talking about.
What's even more bullshit is being expected to somehow close my live down on another platform to come over to another platform with my audience. And when I turn on said platform, the first thing I say is, thanks for covering this. I'm restreaming you in front of 540 people on Kick. No one says, don't restream. Nobody's.
Does he not realize how fucking trashy that is? So he goes in there and tells them, hey, I'm restreaming y'all with 500 and so many people in here. Like, yeah, that's not welcome. That's very disrespectful to do to somebody else. It's very selfish, and it's not teamwork type of behavior. Like, y'all are pretty much, what's that called? Creators, when they connect with one another. Y'all pretty much did a little connection stream, and you stole some of their views while they had you on their panel.
He says none of that. Actually, nobody says nothing. He reads it out. Hell yeah, welcome in. Hell yeah. Nothing about don't do it. Nothing about it's rude. Nothing about it's disrespectful. I get up on panel. First thing I tell them is that I'm streaming. Let them know. Boom, I got mine on Kick going.
Hey,
nobody says don't do that. Nobody says, oh, that's rude. Nobody in the panel has a problem with it. Matter of fact, they say that's dope, whatever. Now, all of a sudden, I get a screenshot that I'm a disrespectful asshole because I'm streaming from Kick.
Uh-oh. A screenshot that he's a disrespectful asshole. I wonder if that's what the screenshot I seen earlier today said. I don't remember. But I do remember seeing a screenshot of Queen talking some shit about how she told him it's only right to bring his people over to that channel to support, considering they're giving you a space on the panel.
I was told several times to turn it off. Excuse the fuck out of me. I was told to turn it off.
Yeah, she told you to turn it off. She told you to shut it down. You're under her little bumble wing now.
Show me how devotion tastes. You go get in the corner, and you go be a good little boy. How about that?
I'm supposed to shut my mouth and just wait to talk to the person about it. But they didn't stop their fingers from leaving the comment in the chat without talking to me. But saying, you told me several times and you ain't talked to me once, that's a motherfucking liar. And that's some bullshit. Telling, oh, I told him several times. When? When you tell me several times? At what point? Can you show me the clip?
When? When, B? When did you tell him several times?
It's fucking wild. Real wild. And then everybody jumps off. Blue jumps off, Queen jumps off, and all of a sudden it's an immediate interrogation of me. Now, I don't think those dudes meant it that way. I think they're good people. I think they're covering shit well. But imagine being up there thinking you're talking about some fuck-ass people, and next thing you know, you're talking about fucking rumors from 2-3 years ago. You're defending yourself about something that happened in D.C. Imagine being in that position and going, what the fuck is going on right now? And simultaneously, someone puts in the chat that I'm a rude, disrespectful person, and that I was told several times to turn it off. Told the fuck by who? And who the fuck thinks they can tell me to turn my goddamn show off?
B.
But I can't say shit because Queen's protected. I can't say shit because Queen can type that shit in the chat and make me look like a fucking bitch and a piece of shit and say she told me several fucking times and you didn't tell me a motherfucking time.
Ooh. Really? Prove it. Prove it.
And I'm supposed to be quiet because you're Queen and you got all these numbers. That's bullshit. And all truth all amped up. The fuck do you mean? What? Y'all think y'all can keep...
Hey, it's part of the deal. It's part of the deal. When you stream under her, which you've chosen to do, why you think I wanted out so bad? I didn't like the way she was moving. I didn't like the real shit she was doing, but I also didn't like her trying to micromanage me, what I talked about, when I talked about it, when I went live, when I shut down. No, fuck. Hey, welcome. Good luck to you.
Telling me what to do like I'm your fucking puppets.
fucking over this shit, man. Goddamn internet. The fuck you mean you told me several times? Yeah, I need to calm down, right? Yeah, it's always me that needs to calm down. I got it. I didn't do nothing wrong with showing nothing but respect, and I get called disrespectful and rude, and then get told that you told me several times to turn it off. Prove me and show me where you told me to turn it off. Furthermore, who gives you the right to tell me to do shit? Now, I ain't got a problem with you 90% of the time, but goddamn it, who the fuck do you think you are to tell me to end my show?
And I do want to say, just to play devil's advocate, she probably didn't directly say, Truth, shut your shit down and come over here. When she says she told him, she probably is saying, like, she mentioned to him, like, hey, make sure you send everybody over there to show him some love and to come participate over there. That is her way of telling you should shut it down.
When I'm in the middle of my show, being told by one of your people to come over there with my people. But I need to end my show. You told me several times. That's a full-face fucking lie. But I'm over here being told I need to be quiet about it. I need to deal with it, talk to her in person. Well, she didn't have a problem putting that in that goddamn chat while the whole motherfucking chat is coming at my fucking neck. And the person that has invited me to come over with my people says some bullshit like that and then messages me on Discord telling me I'm disrespectful. Get the fuck out of here, man.
UA gets it too.
But no, you can't do that because that's channel suicide. You can't do that because that'll ruin your channel. That person has too many people. Fucking miss me with that shit. I'm over fucking being tried to, you don't do this, don't do this, don't act like this, act like this. I'm not anybody's fucking bitch.
I disagree.
I was being respectful by coming over and coming to that live. With all due respect, I had more people in my live than they had in theirs. Not that it matters. Those guys seem to be super dope, super cool. But you want me to end my shit to come over there? And then I told them that I was live and not a single one of them on the panel was like, bro, we don't get down like that. Nobody did. I fall off to the panel 4 times. And they're nice enough to say, no, man, come on up, come back up. If they had a problem with me streaming live, why would they ask me to come back up? They never said nothing.
I agree with that. Though it is disrespectful to do that, they didn't tell him not to. So I agree with that. And they had plenty of chances to tell him.
But Queen B felt it necessary to call me a disrespectful person in the chat. While everybody else in the fucking chat is trolling and making me look like a dumbass. And I'm supposed to stay quiet.
Baby.
I'm supposed to.
Nobody makes you look like a dumbass. That's all on you, boo-boo kid.
Wait to talk to her in private. But she didn't wait to put that shit in the chat. But I'm the bad guy. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, this is good. I'm glad I'm reviewing this. I'm supposed to be hanging this cow out to dry. Here we are.
That's some bullshit. And to say you told me several times. Fucking when? Show me where you told me to end my fucking live.
Oh, God, he's going to have another heart
Because I got the goddamn screenshot right here. Let me quote it.
Quote it.
Yeah, he shouldn't be streaming y'all on Kick because it's fucking rude. I asked him to stop several times, but it's whatever. I'm going to bed, y'all. Thank you for having us, and I'm sorry if it upset y'all.
Oh, that was in the chat. That's the one I seen.
But I'm not supposed to feel that was... I'm not going to go there. Not even going to go there.
That was Queen B's message he just read out.
Well, I wasn't watching the chat either. I was concentrated on the people who were talking to me on panel. Why would I want to look at the chat when it's nothing but trolls saying nasty ass shit? The dudes that were talking to me didn't seem to be too fazed by it, so why would I pay attention to it? I'm in the middle of the live. I'm getting text messages. Calm down. You need to chill down. I'm not even doing anything.
You were, though. You were looking like a fool. You were. Oh, so he's got people texting him in the background to calm down, chill out. It's because you look a whole fucking tool up there. And they let it happen. It is what it is.
But to lie on me in a chat that is already going for my throat when your people are the one who invited and said, come over there, and then they expect me to fucking end my shit, even though I told those guys I was live and they didn't care, and you felt the need to put that shit into the chat when everybody else was already going at me and knowing that those dudes were going to see it, and they're already asking me questions about the shit, and then you make me look like a piece of shit, and I'm not allowed to say shit, right? Here's your Queen B. Fuck out of here, man.
Fuck that bitch.
And you think you can tell me to cut my shit off? The fuck? And the whole time I'm being told, calm down, man. Calm down, man. Why is it always me that got to calm down? But y'all can just talk whatever the fuck y'all want to.
Fuck that bitch. Fuck her all the way.
You fucking skanky ass bitch on a Sunday.
Problem with Queen. I just don't understand what the fuck that was. I don't like people to lie. And you didn't tell me one goddamn time to cut my live off. Because if you'd have told me to cut my live off, I'd have laughed at you straight up. Or I'd have jumped off the panel and come back to my fucking live. And how disrespectful is it for me to my fucking audience to say, no, guys, I'm going to go hang out on this other panel. Let me just drop y'all the fuck off. And you damn sure didn't fucking send anything on.
They were asking, yeah, that's true. Like, it wasn't the trolls in the chat. Like, the whole reason they started asking him the questions about his drama bullshit was because old buddy decided to chat GPT his channel and see what it was about. Well, chat GPT mine. Check my stats, baby.
Discord. Because the only thing you sent me on Discord is how rude I was.
It'll tell you everything about this guy.
Not one message about cut your fucking show off.
Ooh. Sheesh. You can get it, bitch.
Y'all can, whatever, man. Did nobody, let's say, okay, she said it on the panel. She said it on the panel. How many times did I drop saying I couldn't hear Queen? How many times? Twice? Man, y'all miss me with that shit. But it was such an issue when she got off the panel. She didn't say shit. What was it? Good night, Truth. Nice as hell. But all of a sudden, I'm rude and disrespectful.
Hey,
All right.
Christy.
That's cool. I'll be rude and I'll be disrespectful.
Not suddenly. You've been that. Skirt. Rewind it back.
Talk to her in private. Yeah, I love when y'all say that after she puts something in public on my name like that. I'm supposed to talk to her in private. When she had the ability to text me and tell me I was rude for it after the fact, but she didn't have no time to text me and say, hey, maybe you should cut it off or anything like that. No,
I agree with that. I agree with that. Sorry.
Not a request, not nothing. But you told me several times.
Like she could say it in chat, but y'all want me to message her privately? Fuck out of here.
I'd already told everybody to go over there and hit the like button.
You think so, Tebow? That's sad. No, he's on his own
Then I'm
kick
warned about
right
saying anything
here.
because, well, you know, you can piss off the hive. So I got to walk around and fucking kiss people's ass?
Yes.
And to say you told me several times. Fucking when? Show me where you told me to end my fucking live. Because I got the goddamn screenshot right here. Let me quote it.
He sure will.
Yeah, he shouldn't be streaming y'all on Kick because it's fucking rude. I asked him to stop several times, but it's whatever. I'm going to bed.
This rewound, so I'm going to go forward a little.
He's biased, so why would I pay attention to it? When everybody else was already going at me and knowing that those dudes were going to see it, and they're already asking me questions about the shit, and then you make me look like a piece of shit, and I'm not allowed to say shit, right? Because you're Queen Bee. Fuck out of here, man. And you damn sure didn't fucking send anything on Discord, because the only thing you sent me on Discord is how rude I was. Not one message about cut your fucking show off.
So she messaged him to tell him he was rude on Discord, but couldn't message that same Discord and be like, hey, bro, you should shut your stream down, send everybody over, just out of respect. He ain't wrong on that. Sorry. I love it when they fight too, Justice. Did y'all hear them moist hands?
Did nobody, let's say, okay, she said it on the panel. She said it on the panel. How many times did I drop saying I couldn't hear Queen? How many times? Twice? Man, y'all miss me with that shit. But it was such an issue when she got off the panel. She didn't say shit. What was it? Good night, Truth. Nice as hell. But all of a sudden, I'm rude and disrespectful. All right. That's cool. I'll be rude and I'll be disrespectful.
Yeah, he did.
Talk to her in private. Yeah, I love when y'all say that after she...
Like, him and Clue were both at that one point telling him, like, bro, like where he was talking about allegedly is the type of person to put heroin in dog food or something like that. They were trying to tell him, like, you're doing too much, bruh.
She put something in public on my name like that. I'm supposed to talk to her in private. When she had the ability to text me and tell me I was rude for it after the fact, but she didn't have no time to text me and say, hey, maybe you should cut it off or anything like that. No goddamn communication.
Ooh. So you gonna go in there and embarrass him in that chat publicly, but expect me to message you privately? Fuck,
that's not nothing. But you told me several times.
This is good. This is real.
I'd already told everybody to go over there and hit the like button.
Jerry.
And then I'm warned about saying anything because, well, you know, you could piss off the hive. So I got to walk around and fucking kiss people's ass? Fuck that.
Yeah, no, but that's the message he's talking about that she put in chat. Yes, he read out that message, but he's also saying that she was able to message him in Discord and tell him he was rude. So is he saying that that screenshot was messaged to him in Discord? I don't know. Either way, the way he said it is confusing.
In the middle of a live, while they're destroying the shit out of me with lies, while all the nonsense people in there are lying the fuck off. She thought that was the message she should leave before she left. All right, I'm the bad guy. It's cool.
Yes, I agree.
It just so happens.
I mean, she's a bad guy too, but yeah, you're the most concerning right now.
Panel. Queen drops off the panel. All of a sudden, the topic isn't about.
You're even going past like Queen Bee's standards. You know what I'm saying? You're doing so much more than she even does.
The pedophile lover anymore. It's all questions about past shit with me and rumors and right. It's cool. It's cool. It don't feel no certain way. It's cool.
Oh shit. Nunya's been watching this shit. See, I haven't been watching it because I've been literally drying them out. Nunya said after he hopped off their panel, he had a phone call, I'm assuming, with Clue and Cletus. They assuming they told him to chill out and don't say shit. That didn't go well. No, it didn't. Here we are.
The hosts were dope. This isn't towards the host at all. The panel was dope. The hosts were dope. No disrespect to them. They showed nothing but love and respect. And they'll get that back. This ain't got nothing to do with that. This has everything to do with I get a message in the middle of it telling me to calm down from one person. I'm just being myself. I'm speaking with fucking passion, but I need to calm down. And nobody likes being told to calm down when they're not fucking fired up. So that already puts you in a fucked up thing. Then I keep falling off because there's issues with the sound. Cool. And then I go to say, yo, I don't know if I'm talking over anybody. I can't hear anybody. And Queen screams, yes, you're talking over everybody. Well, I literally just told you I can't hear anybody. So I drop down again. What the fuck, man? That's right. I gotta shut up. I gotta talk in private. I gotta fucking do all that. While everybody else does shit in public, I gotta do everything in private. Cool.
Oh, she sure did, Dee. She sure did.
Show me how devotion tastes. You go get in the corner, and you go be a good little boy. How about that?
How about that?
Pissing me the fuck off, dog. But that's the kind of energy we're gonna have. So I guess that's just what it is.
Oh, yeah. Maybe he should have done a fundraiser for B.
Hostile situation. I'm already standing out and speaking on shit most nobody else is speaking on. I've been speaking on it for a year and a half, trying to speak on it while everybody else was calling me a liar, where nobody else wanted to fire up lies and talk about it. Man, fuck this shit, man. Y'all can have this motherfucking shit. I'm done with it. Y'all can have it.
Please,
I'm not made for fucking bullshit like this. Stop. Don't lie. Why the fuck do people have to lie? It's real simple. Tell the fucking truth.
What? Oh, God. B done lied and said she told him and she
didn't.
It's
not about telling the truth. It's just whoever's fucking more popular. And it's never been more clear to me than when I'm being told, no, calm down. Think about it. All right. I mean, it's bad enough that you say I'm rude and I'm disrespectful as fuck. It's bad enough that in the open chat that I'm being attacked in. When I came in there at y'all's fucking request.
So it wasn't okay. So see, if she messaged him in the Discord privately and told him he was being rude, it would be fucked up for her not to message him in the Discord privately and say, hey, could you shut it down? But what he's saying is he got the screenshot of her comment in that chat. So he made it seem like she reached out to him privately and told him he was rude. Boy, this is what he does, though. It's part of the riddle games, I guess.
To have that kind of treatment when all I'm trying to do is do something that's right, and people I'm standing up for are putting shit like that about me in the chat? Okay. Well, once again, I should just hold my teeth, hold my mouth, and talk in private so that I don't piss off the hive.
You should stand up for what's right and not what's popular. So obtuse.
Man, that fucking pisses me off, man. I got enough fucking shit that I'm battling to come to a live that you're requesting us to be in with my audience that I'm over here in a live on, to then be in the end of it, be told to be disrespectful as fuck. And that somehow you have the ability to tell me when to turn my live off. Fuck. And people wonder why there's people in control around here. When there's nobody in control of me anyway. But it's okay. They'll just write this off as truth's mentally unstable, truth's crazy, truth is raging out. No, I'm just tired of this fucking bullshit.
No, I can actually understand some of this. It's happened.
Because I'm sure somehow I'm going to be told that I overreacted and I misunderstood it, or I took it the wrong way, or there's just a misunderstanding, and no type of anything. Just I just spent a year and a half being lied on up one side down the other, and then I'm in this chat. You want to say you told me multiple times? God damn, that's burning under me right now. And then I'm disrespectful when the first thing I said when I came in there was, I'm streaming you on Kicking It with 540 people watching. And what does he say? Oh, that's cool. That's dope. I've heard about you. Not, hey, don't stream this. Then what does he say? Anybody can use my content. Anybody can, any way you want to. But I'm disrespectful as fuck. Fucking over this shit. I ain't never been disrespectful to you. Never. But yeah, I'm sure the high will come and do. Never mind. I need to shut the fuck up.
Whoa, what was that? What was that?
Fucking over this shit. I ain't never been disrespectful to you. Never. But yeah, I'm sure the high will come and do. Never mind. I need to shut the fuck up.
Interesting. You should have said it. You say all the other whacked out shit.
Yeah, the channel hosts were super dope. I appreciate the hell out of them. They were respectful even with their questions. They didn't push. They didn't take a side. They asked something that a troll said. I'm not fucked up with none of that. I think they were super dope dudes. I appreciate
it wasn't a troll. I need him to understand it wasn't a troll. It was Chat GPT.
Brutality. I appreciate them letting me talk. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, as far as how that shit ended, couldn't hear half the people on the panel. So I kept dropping because I couldn't hear half the people. And when I came back up, and I still couldn't hear people, but I thought I could hear them. Like, there was enough silence.
Well, it's because
I get yelled at. Yes, you're talking over people. Okay, well, cool. So I go down.
It's because B does consider him to be under her. Like, these are my friends. I'm bringing you over here. If I tell you you should, you know, send your people over, that means shut it down. He just doesn't pick up what she was putting down. But I do get the flip side of that, where if they had a problem with it because they kept asking them to come back up, they wouldn't have, you know, kept doing that.
Again, dude's like, hey, come back up. You're welcome back up. Not, hey, you're streaming me on Kick, you disrespectful fuck. No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, so that wasn't Chat GPT. Now he's actually talking about the trolls. Okay, got it.
Fucking over it, man.
He's over it. You'll get used to it, brother.
I don't think they care. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where I don't know. Nobody said a motherfucking word to me. And I'm a respectful ass person. I would have either said, well, I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to get back over to my chat. I'm not going to leave my people. It was good talking to y'all. No, would have been no hard feelings. I jumped back over here to you guys. We kept watching. But all that extra shit and throwing that me being disrespectful as fuck and all that other shit out there in the chat that was already attacking me, uncalled for. And to do it and then just run to bed like, man. And then I'm sure I'm going to be called this is so wild. I can't even say anything because I'm going to wake up in the morning being attacked like a motherfucker. Goddamn, I don't hold my tongue very well, man. That felt like a real weird fucking situation. That's what I'll say. But it had nothing to do with the channel host. And I don't even know what's going on in the chat because I refuse to look at the chat. Why do I want to get distracted by some people that don't matter when the host is sitting there having a conversation with me? Now, what would be rude is if I wasn't giving him my
Sorry, guys. Let me change. The speed changes every now and then.
undivided attention. What would be rude is I was talking to him and I turned and talked to my chat at the same time. Never happened. I muted my mic, would talk to my chat for a minute. And if you were in my chat, you would know I said a total of 20 words to him. And they consisted of this. Y'all got any questions or anything I need to run or throw into this that I'm missing? That was literally my talk to my chat. That's it.
Oh, interesting. She did say on panel that they all, so she's already responded to this. They'll be all right.
And to be honest with you, I don't think it's very respectful of you to sit here and tell me I'm being disrespectful when I've been dealing with this bullshit while trying to tell you and other creators that I was dealing with the bullshit. And all I heard was I'm Switzerland. But all of a sudden they accuse you of shit with your receipts, which they shouldn't be doing. And now Switzerland goes out the window. But everybody in Switzerland, they were coming to my place. I hope anybody know. I took it on the chin and kept going. But then y'all gonna do some shit like this, unexpected. I ain't got what? All right, man.
He didn't catch the clues at all.
Cool. Man, no creators whatsoever. I'm not gonna be sending nobody to no creators. I'm not gonna be nothing. It don't do you no motherfucking good on this goddamn internet to be good to people, to be nice to people, to show respect to people, to help people out. There ain't no motherfucking reason for it. So nobody, for what? For what?
Yeah, I'm kind of used to that though, Zero Jules. They'll deflect this shit onto me and I ain't got shit to do with shit other than talking my shit. And with that, you'll get over it the same way I will.
Nope, I'm so fucking done, bro. No, not for me. If you think I do this for me, y'all are crazy. I don't come on
She
here
said
every
he'll be all
a
right.
year and a half with everything else. You know, like, I appreciate y'all. I haven't even been looking at the chat, and that's pretty rude. Anything that had to do with the gentleman. I don't know. It probably wasn't in any way, shape, or form. It's probably just my head, you know, overthinking things. But we're talking about the most important issue. We're in the middle of talking about it. Queen jumped down, Clue Peters jumped down, and all of a sudden, it's an interview about me, and which is fine. The guys have the right to know who's on the panel. But you start putting everything together, and that's some weird, awkward, weird shit. And like I said, the likelihood of that being is limited to none.
What? Hello, here's your sign. What does that tell you? You put all that together, it's some awkward, weird shit. Because you've been moving awkwardly, weirdly, and shittily.
If I sat here and told you that shit ain't playing over my head, like what the fuck just went down, I'd be lying to you.
Shittily.
Like I said, the likelihood of that being the case is limited to none, right? Let me say that again in case anybody's missing. I'm trying to tell you how my brain's working right now, and how it's working through everything that just went down. I'm not saying it was. I'm saying that the way my brain's processing it right now, when you start seeing it, it makes you step back and feel some real funny shit. Sorry. No, I'm sure I would have had to apologize. I'm sure I will, because I'm always wrong, according to everybody else. I'm always wrong. But funny enough, in the end, I'm never fucking wrong. I haven't been wrong about shit. I've been right at least 80% of the time on this shit.
No. No.
I took that stand last night. What are they gonna do? They're gonna come at me and try to go at me on some real fucking weird shit. What happened? Moon gets up on fucking DJ's panel and spends the whole time trying to spin me as a weirdo. What happens?
Who cares? Ignore it. But you are kind of a weirdo. I mean, all your actions.
Like I said, maybe Queen thought that she said something that was hurt. Maybe Queen said it over, the mic thing, and nobody heard it because I couldn't fucking hear Queen. But neither, this or that. That whole little situation was fuck, Queen. And hopefully you get in touch with me and it gets squashed. But I gotta call it the way I see it. That was some fuck shit. And I messaged you back already. You already in bed. So like, I'm not in bed yet, and this shit's still burning on me.
Baby poop.
Is what it is. Like I said, she could have said something, but to say something like that in the chat makes it sound like you got control over me, like I obey you or something. And that ain't cool. It's the same way when UA came in here talking about I didn't give her a heads up.
Oh.
Yeah. Fucking weird, right? Like I'm supposed to
UA came in and said you didn't give her a heads up. A heads up on what?
give UA a heads up, right? And then I'm up on the panel tonight, and UA sends a message. Oh, Truth up there trying to make it about herself. No, I'm literally trying to keep on board with what we're talking about.
Every person that got up there, so I would agree if she only said that about Truth, if UA only said that about Truth, then that's fucked up because every single one of them up there made the topic about themselves at one point or another.
Next thing I know, we're in the middle of a conversation. UA pops up first thing we hear. So you got a question about Sebastian? Not like we were in the middle of a conversation. But I guess I'm making it all about me. So I hop down. Hey, have at it. All that was fucking weird. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, it's fucked up,
people don't
Bethany.
like reality, people don't like truth. Not my fucking problem. Once again, they can all be separate and not connected at all. But that whole sequence of shit was some bullshit.
Tell him, big dog.
So, I don't know. That UA can do what UA does. And anyway, never mind. So even with your question, here, people, but I thought.
This is rolling fast forwarding. Oh, I got to sign in to follow. Fuck. I have to do it on my phone.
I don't think they cared. Like that. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where it was good talking. Y'all know would have been no hard feelings. I jumped back over here to you guys and we kept watching. But all that extra shit and throwing that me being disrespectful was fucking. Don't hold on. We're in my check. All I heard was I'm Switzerland. But all of a sudden they accuse you of tomorrow and just be prepared to be the fucking ass.
No, when it was just them up there without the three dummies, when it was just them up there, they were able to stay focused on the emails and the conversation.
We're talking about the most important issue. We're in the middle of talking about it. Queen jumps down, Cool Leaders jump down, and all of a sudden it's an interview about me, and which is fine. The guys have rights notes on their panel. We start putting everything together. That's awkward, weird shit. And like I said, the likelihood of that being the case is limited to none. But if I sat here and told you that shit ain't playing over my head, like what the fuck just went down, I'd be lying to you.
It's got to be sped up, y'all.
Is limited to none, right? Let me say that again in case anybody missed it. I'm trying to tell you how my brain's working right now, how it's working through everything that just went down. I'm not saying it was. I'm saying that the way my brain's processing it right now, when you start seeing it, it makes you step back and feel some real funny shit. Sorry. No, I'm sure I would have had to apologize. I'm sure I will, because I'm always wrong, according to everybody else. I'm always wrong. But funny enough, in the end, I'm never fucking wrong. I haven't been wrong about shit. I've been right at least 80% of the time on this shit.
Oh, she rewound. Hold on. Let me get
hopefully
back.
you can touch me and it gets squashed, but I got to call. Of course they came from nonsense.
Oh, they came from
maybe
nonsense.
Queen thought that she said something that was hurt. Maybe Queen said it over, the mic thing, and nobody heard it because I couldn't fucking hear Queen. But neither this or that. That whole little situation was fuck, Queen. And hopefully you get in touch with me. And
no, it's in here. They said.
And I messaged you back already, and you already in bed. So like, I'm not in bed yet, and this shit is still burning on me. I happen to be live. It is what it is. Like I said, she could have said something, but to say something like that in the chat makes it sound like you got control over me, like I obey you or something, and that ain't cool. It's the same way when UA came in here talking about I didn't give her a heads up.
Here it is.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? Like I'm supposed to give UA a heads up, right? And then I'm up on the panel tonight, and UA sends a message. Oh, Truth up there trying to make it about herself. No, I'm literally trying to keep on board with what we're talking about. Seems weird to me. Next thing I know, we're in the middle of a conversation. UA pops up first thing we hear. So you got a question about Sebastian? Not like we were in the middle of a conversation. But I guess I'm making it all about me. So I hop down. Hey, have at it. All that was fucking weird. Sorry, not sorry. I call it how I see it. People don't like reality. People don't like truth. Not my fucking problem. Once again, they can all be separate and not connected at all. But that whole sequence of shit was some bullshit.
Last night, Ange.
So, I don't know. That UA can do what UA does.
UA can do what UA does. Yeah, be weird as fuck. Go
off!
off!
That panel was supposed to be about UA's opinion.
Go off, sis!
On Sebastian's case. They asked me my opinion on Sebastian's case, and before I was able to say shit, UA came up there and fucking took over like she was answering for me. So I'm not really sure how that
I know, I'm sorry, kitty.
We went from talking about the people who are the issue to divert it about asking questions about me, which completely diverts. Those guys have the right to ask, but diverts away from the actual conversation deflection, And then all of a sudden they ask me a question about what I think about Sebastian's case. I'm like, you kind of put me in a tough spot. And all of a sudden, boom, here comes UA to fucking tell everybody about her theory. When in fact, the reality is, it's a theory.
So is
Why
all
do you
your
need to jump up and
shit.
start answering questions?
And yours are weird theories, just
The question was asked to me specifically. But before you did that, you messaged somebody and said, Truth's up there trying to make it all about him. Oh, I'm supposed to be keeping secrets of y'all's messages? Fuck you.
Somebody snitched. Oh shit, who did she tell that to?
So I'm supposed to sit up there and listen to you mansplain to everybody how you think some neighbor had something to do with it? No, I'm getting the fuck off the panel. I'm not participating in that shit. It's fucking weird, man. How are you going to say I'm making it all about me and then literally jump up there and take over the whole goddamn panel? The fuck? But then send a message to my moderator and say, Truth needs to be careful. I'm 10 minutes from his house. Okay, UA.
Oh.
And then that person asks you, UA, how do you know where he lives? And you say, I've got a friend that lives over by him.
Oh.
And then she says, well, I mean, you know he lives there? And UA says, yeah, I drove by there. Now you want to explain that shit, UA? Or you want to keep being fucking stupid?
Oh shit, it goes down in the DMs. Hey, it goes down in the DMs.
You're just out here randomly telling people you're driving by my house. Y'all need to fucking stop.
Right, Zero.
Say it's a motherfucking lie.
Woo.
You driving by my house. You know for a fact where I live, huh?
And threatening, saying he better be careful.
You out here telling people things. The screenshots I have, UA. You're not as good as you fucking claim you are. Just like you sent me some bullshit the other night for me to run with. When I'm already smart enough that I've seen that shit. Why'd you send me that bullshit lie to run with on my live, UA?
Uh-oh.
Why? But you were quick to jump up on that panel tonight and tell everybody about a neighbor.
Yeah, you tell people about the other neighbors, and y'all are all shitty.
Now call me a liar. Go ahead, call me a liar. I dare you.
She is. I agree, Belinda.
I'm over this shit, man. All these fucking games. You drove by my house. You've been by my house. You had the balls to tell one of my people that you drove by my house.
Oh, one of his people.
Like it's a joke. And then you tell Truth he needs to chill out before he gets a knock on his door in 10 minutes. You think it's funny?
What? You, hey. Hey, I'm laughing because I told y'all this bitch is doing some weird shit. Like, y'all allow her to hang around? That's the kind of shit that's going to happen.
And then in the midst of all that, this happens tonight, and I'm not supposed to somehow think there's some fuck shit going on. Now, I would never think that Queen's involved in none of that shit. And all of this could be different. But I have receipts for every motherfucking thing I'm saying.
Yeah, put them out. Put them out then, because we still ain't seen the death certificate receipts. How about these receipts? Let's focus on these for a minute. Put them out then.
So come out and say I'm lying.
Say he's lying, UA. Tell him. Tell him he's lying.
You send someone a message about me making it all about me, and then you jump up on a panel you weren't invited on and take over the panel like you're the expert.
I hear envy.
But I'm the rude and disrespectful one.
Y'all all were. Well, B and Clue really wasn't disrespectful on the panel. But him and UA definitely were.
All you got to do is be a decent person and not fucking lie. That's all the fuck I say. Be a decent person and don't goddamn lie.
Why aren't you that then? Why don't you do that then? You're asking for something you're not willing to
Queen
give.
in my situation is, it's likely a misunderstanding. It's likely a sound issue where she said something I didn't hear it, the chat didn't hear it, but she could have said it. Very possible. The wording of it, shitty as fuck. Could it be that there was no real fucking, harm behind it, but a misunderstanding? Absolutely. But it doesn't mean that it didn't piss me off any less or anymore.
Setting it up, baby.
Shit happens. Misunderstanding happens. But I'm allowed to fucking get pissed off too, just like anybody else. I'm human just like anybody else. But UA, you're doing some weird shit.
Yes, she is.
Listen, I'm more than glad to understand that it was taken wrong or she said
Are
it
we
didn't come through
surprised?
because of sound issues, whatever. I'm good with all that. That can all be discussed. It doesn't take away from the fact that I'm pissed off and I have the right to say something about it. And I
Yes,
shouldn't have to worry
NJ.
about speaking my mind when I feel like some shit's fucked up because someone has a good following. And I'm not going to be. And it seems to be that everybody who gives me advice tells me, reminds me at some point or another about someone's numbers.
Right,
And,
Nunya.
Respectfully, I don't judge a human by how many people like them. And I don't dislike Queen. I don't have a problem with Queen. I have a problem with how that shit went down. There's a big fucking difference. Grown-ups can understand that.
So that's it. That's it for that. That's it for that. That was
Today is the last
Trillville, baby. So I'm gonna play this to take us out. That was entertaining as fuck. Especially the last half. Yes, hunty. For the tea. For the content. Y'all make sure to hit the like or dislike on your way out. And thank you for all the love and support today. I'll catch you later, Gators. Bye.